as far as the Xbox app tweaking out, but it just decided to stop working, even though I hardwired it. So I'm so confused as to why that happened. Let me just put this up again. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, so I have no idea why it started to tweak out again. Hold on. Let me go and adjust these settings real quick. Okay. So, oh man. Okay. Let me just recap for the people who just joined in. Yeah, we were streaming Banjo Kazooie through the Xbox Windows 10 app, and it was working really good up until it wasn't. So I decided to hardwire my Xbox, but for whatever reason, it just wasn't working that well. I'm not sure why. Maybe Xbox is jealous that I got his PC brethren. That could be the reason. So if anything, I'm just gonna do the stream again. Probably, I want to say tomorrow, because I'm going to see if I can work on getting this back installed. It's really old, so I got to see if it even has the drivers and stuff for Windows 10, because that was the main reason why I decided to stream it. So, Grant, I apologize, bro. I tried to get it working, but it just didn't want to with the streaming. If anything, I'll see if I can get this installed, and if I can't, I'll probably go and end up purchasing a new capture card, so that way it'll just be easier for us to do and we won't have to worry about it. In fact, I'm actually going to look up the price for those right now, because I do owe you this stream, good sir. Let me get this. Phil Spencer's tracking you, Chris, because you didn't buy an Xbox One early. Oh, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. But if anything, I'll just buy I just got to get a new capture card. When is Xbox not bad? Xbox ain't bad, man. Yeah. So I'm going to get a new capture card. Unless there's another game you want me to play, like, as soon as possible, Grant, let me know. And I'll just download it and I'll play it. Like, it can be another Xbox game if you want it to be. Just let me know, bro. Yeah, just shoot me a DM, because you donated for me to play something, and I'm gonna see if I can make this work. If not, I'll have to wait for a capture card to come in, and that'll be probably, with the shipping right now, not for another week or two, depending. So let me know. DM me what you want me to do as far as working things out. Do you want me to play another game on stream? I'll do that. Just anything you want, man. Just let me know, because I feel bad. So I'm just going to answer a few questions here. Continue for the rest of the stream. Okay, what's up? So we got Brian in the chat. Hey Neo, how's your day been going, man? Just got off work. Well, that's awesome. You just got off work, man. Hope you had a good shift. I'm doing well, bro. I just got myself a brand new gaming PC, so we just upgraded the entire channel. So we're gonna be doing a lot more streams here in the future. Let's see. The PC has been great, man. It literally, from opening the box to setting it up, it took less than 5 minutes, and then booting into the operating system under 10 seconds, man. It's amazing. Where did I play Final Fantasy VI? I played Final Fantasy VI on, like, are you asking, like, what platform I played it on? Am I doing good? I am doing swell. Let me see if I can grab this into the chat. Is there an option? Well, I probably can't add one now during the stream. Or maybe I can. I'm trying to see, because I want to add the chat to the screen, so y'all, if you do like watching the screen and seeing the comments, Neo 22. I do. I love my Xbox. It's great, man. It's awesome. Xbox is just not good enough for games. Hey. No slander. No slander. Hi Neo, have you seen Fire Force? No, I haven't. It's taunting me every single time I go onto my Hulu. I see it there, so I think it's a sign. But there's so many anime on my list that I need to watch. Switch is at the top of the food chain. Switch is pretty dope, man. You know, I just wish it was a more equipped system for online play. Okay. Oh man, trust me, my situation's pretty insane. I told the mutual to tell her. Hopefully, friend doesn't think I've outed her situation. Well, honestly, bro, you got to take it as it is. You know, like if that person thinks the relationship is worth salvaging and it really was just a misunderstanding, you can work through it. If not, just keep it moving, bro. Oh, you're asking what system I did play it on? Oh, I played it on the PS1. Thank you, J-Mac. Appreciate it, brother. What are your thoughts on the Resident Evil 3 remake? Well, I actually haven't gotten a chance to play it yet because there's too many other games from this year that I'm going through. So I didn't end up buying it. I'll probably wait for it to go on sale for cheap and then I'll play it. But it looks cool, man. I mean, I know there's a big controversy surrounding it. A lot of people are like, oh my God, it's so short. And it just doesn't look like it was as impressive as what the Resident Evil 2 remake did. But I mean, I'm not going to write it off. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like too many people saw the length of the game and they're just like, no. I played through the first Evil Within. It was cool for a playthrough. So I can't stream Konsui until I get a better capture card. Yeah, until I get a better capture card, or I can see if my old one wants to work. Because I'm not even sure they still have the drivers for this one to work on Windows 10. Because this is a very old capture card. It's like 10 years old. So if they have the drivers for this, I'll install it and see if I can stream it tomorrow. If not, I have to get a new capture card. Or if you want me to play something else, then I can do that. Or we can work something out. Have I quit watching anime and reading manga? No, I haven't. I just haven't been keeping up with a lot of stuff. So I don't really watch series weekly like that. I think the most recent show that I watched like week to week was My Hero Academia Season 4. And even then, I wasn't really keeping up with it. I was always a few weeks behind. Do I think anime and manga community is becoming more toxic than ever? Well, you know, I always see that discussion everywhere. Like, oh, this community is so toxic and bad. Every single community has its own waves of toxicity, if that makes sense. You know, like 10 years ago, there was a big wave in the toxic fandom for anime and manga. And then now we're doing it again. So I think it's just more evident now, considering a lot more people are vocal, because, you know, Twitter is a thing, and people who weren't on social media 10 years ago are now on social media, and everyone is trying to throw out all the hot takes. So potentially, yes. Okay. All right. So you just want me to? All right. Cool. So if anything, I'll see about installing that tomorrow, and I'll be able to stream it. If not, it might take a few days because I have to order the capture card and wait for it to come in. My good set. Nugget, calm down. This dog, I swear. Come in. The little Nugu. All right. But, yeah, I should probably... Let me tweet this out. Okay. All right. Oh, we got a lot of questions rolling in. Okay. Does Xenoblade 1 have the same 30-minute fights as the second? No, not necessarily. The second one was definitely a lot more technical. I mean, the first one has its long boss fights, don't get me wrong, but nothing to the scale of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it did get really intense. Especially that final boss in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. Check out A Plague Tale Innocence on Game Pass. Unique gameplay and awesome visuals. Yes, I actually downloaded that, and I've been meaning to check it out because I heard a lot of good things about it. What would you like to see from Persona 6? If I'm being 100% honest, I would love for them to get away from the high school setting and go back towards something a little bit more mature, like dealing with adults. Like one of the pitches that I had for it was essentially, instead of having a school setting or having a college setting, why don't you have everybody set in like an office or some type of work field? And that's how they interact with one another. And it can introduce a whole host of different problems by comparison to people who were in high school. I'm not downplaying the problems that the past couple of Persona casts have been going through, but I think it'd be like an interesting mix up as opposed to Persona 3, 4, and 5 all had like a high school setting. I think it'd be dope. That's one thing I would love for them to do. What was the last fighting game you really enjoyed? Well, to be honest, I never really played too much of I never played too many fighters like that. Y'all know me. I played them very casually. But I did enjoy playing Tatsunoko vs. Capcom on the Wii. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Favorite film from Mamoru Hosoda. I recently finished Summer Wars and absolutely loved it. Yes, I did love Summer Wars. Summer Wars is honestly, I think Summer Wars is my favorite movie from him. If not that, it's a tie between Summer Wars and what's that thing called? Digimon R War Game, which literally was the beta for Summer Wars. They're very similar in plot, in tone, and everything about it. It's crazy. I look at Summer Wars like he took that idea and expanded upon it. That's essentially what he did. Other than that, I really did like the Boy and the Beast. That was great. Wolf Children was cool. Can you play Ori and the Will? Can you play Ori and the Will of the Ori and the Will of the Wisps on stream? That game's absolutely amazing. And my game of the year, potentially Bravely Default can take over, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, I have. I'm going through the first Ori again to prep myself for the sequel, so I might do that. Can we talk about the fact that we've had 5 Transformers movies directed by Michael Bay? Yes, we can, because unfortunately a lot of people have seen them. With the exception of the last one he did. No one really saw that, so people were waking up. But yeah, Bumblebee was like the only one I really enjoyed. The first one was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't ideal. So Halo 5 multiplayer now. Oh man, I got to, but again, what's it called? I have to get the capture card. Oh god. I'm just adjusting with my webcam settings right now. Wow. That's really awkward. Cuz I feel like there's too much exposure. No. Where's the exposure on this? I have to really find out. I gotta adjust this because they gotta they have no. Bring that down. Because they have a new Logitech software for Windows 10. I'm coming from Windows 7, so I can't really like, I'm like, what is going on with this, Oh, that's a little cooler. I'll install later. Oh, that's a little. I said I'll install later, not now, Logitech. Not during the stream. Yeah, the program was kind of tweaking. Yeah, there. I brought it down a little bit because I don't really like the auto white balance as much. I feel like it's in my face. Oh wait, a bit. Am I excited for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition? Yes, I am. My copy got delayed until next Monday, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it makes sense given the situation. Let's see. Somebody said something. Somebody just said something. What the heck did he just say? Are you going back to PC gaming? If I'm being honest, not really. Even though I have this really powerful rig now, which can run games like crazy, I don't think I'm going to go back to primarily gaming on PC because if I'm being real, I've been too accustomed to consoles, you know, like I'll play games on PC if I want to play with my friends and stuff. But as a whole, I think my PC is just going to be for editing, streaming. That's going to be it, you know? But if I wanted to test something out on PC, like, 120 frames, Witcher 3, you know, I'll probably do that. But for the most part, unless I want to play with friends, I'll just keep it as is. Yes, Summer Wars is awesome. Oh, the doggo, he just left. He went back with my sister. Have I found a new favorite game of the last decade? The Witcher 3. That's until 2025, that's still my game of the decade. Ironically, because the decade's technically 2010 to 2020, but I'm like, no, the decade was 2015 to 2025 with The Witcher 3. But if I had to think, so far this year, I mean, there hasn't really been too many games, you know? I mean, I've heard Ori Will of the Wisps is really good. I mean, maybe the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I wouldn't say that, like, I really enjoyed it, but it's not like a game of the generation or game of the decade for me, you know? Do I think we'll see a Persona 3 remake? I'd love to, but Atlas, just, you know, Atlas. Am I going to get the Wonderful 101 remastered? I was going to, but I don't know. I feel like it's just one of those games I would buy just to support and not really play it too much. Because it looks fun, but I don't know. Favorite Star Trek series? Also, seeing your tweets about the Xbox One. I recently bought myself an Xbox One S. Oh, wow, Jimbo. That's crazy, man. Damn, I should have... You should have gone for the X, because the X was on sale for like $299 last week. And it's a much better deal. But my favorite Star Trek series is I love Next Generation so much. That's my fave. I know it's kind of like... duh. Yeah. But I really love Next Generation. I like a lot of Star Trek. I don't like the new one that much, but Deep Space Nine to me was like an underrated gem. You know, it just, I feel like had it been given the opportunity to hold on, I need some water before I get into this long ass discussion. Old school. I don't know if they support it on Windows 10. It would support on Windows 7, but you know how some things they don't carry over. So I'll have to see. All right. I've returned, creatures. Yeah. So if Deep Space Nine was really given a chance to finish to its full capacity, I think people would enjoy a lot more. Oh, we got a lot of questions. Let's see. Do I play Yu-Gi-Oh? I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh back in way back when. Oh wow, did we just got a super chat from Muhammad. Shout out to you, man. What do you think of the Persona? I think he meant to say Persona anime, right? But to answer the Yu-Gi-Oh question real quick, I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh way back when. In fact, like I found a whole. This is just one of them, but I used to keep my bags. Well, I mean, my main decks, I had them in protective sleeves and stuff, but for all of my like really common cards, I just threw them in this bag. I know it's terrible, but hey, they've survived more than like long ass time. I don't know how long, but these are like a lot of the really, really, really common cards in here. I see a lot of GX ones here, so I think it was the tail end of GX where I stopped playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, these are all like the GX era of cards. But I really did enjoy the GX era of playing. I just no. Yeah, I got phased out towards the end of GX, and then once they started doing like synchro summoning and 5Ds, I was like, what the heck? But yeah, I have a bunch here. Like I have so many. I probably have like a lot of really rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I just don't know about. This was one of my the dust on this guy, but this is the Yu-Gi-Oh Master Collection. Oh god, the dust on this, Jesus. This was I'm trying to remember what this was. Oh yeah, it was a bunch of I think they gave you a lot of packs, and each of those packs had like a rare monster on it. So we have like Exodia, we have Barrel Dragon, Relinquished. Let me just see if I can move that up. Relinquished, Thousand Eyed Restricted, Dark Necrofear, and Dark Ritual Hades? I don't know, one of those. But yeah, I have a... Wow, I'm surprised I still had this. What else is in here? I legit keep all my random stuff in this drawer. Like, I've got old cameras, wires, pop filters, everything. Now, this right here, this is from when I was in 3rd grade, y'all. This was my Yu-Gi-Oh binder. So every single Yu-Gi-Oh card that I bought had been in this binder. And here are like the collectible stickers I got for Summon Skull, Exodia the Forbidden One, and I have Swamp Battle Guard for some reason. I guess I gotta support Joey and Tristan. But yeah, like literally I put them all in here. As you can see, there's a lot of holes because a lot of my main cards I took out from here. So these are like a lot of like the commons and stuff, as you can see, you know. Taking it way back. I'm probably going to start sneezing like crazy because of all this dust. But, yeah. Celtic Guardian. I have, like, a lot of, like, old school, like, first original starter decks. Joey, Pegasus, Kaiba, Yugi, stuff like that. Oof, man. But, yeah. Oh, just because I forgot. For those who are just tuning in for the first time, if you're noticing why all these things are popping up on screen, those are called super chats. Super chats are essentially ways for you to get your question answered on screen with priority, in addition to supporting the channel. They're completely optional. I don't force people to do that, saying, oh, we got to hit this goal for the stream. You guys do it because I guess you enjoy hearing me talk. I don't know, but I really do appreciate it, and I thank each and every one of you. So Mohammed donated 22 Norwegian krona. What do you think of the Persona anime series? Well, it depends on it. If we're talking about Persona 4 versus Persona 5 versus like the Persona 3 movie, I like them for what they are. Honestly, I think that if you are wanting to get into the Persona series, I wouldn't necessarily watch the anime because the anime is very one-sided. There's only one way it can go. So I just think you'll get a lot more enjoyment out of the game. You expand upon the characters and the relationships. And you get a really awesome game too. The animes are just very, very streamlined by comparison. Which I guess, you know, if the purpose to be served is literally them just doing it so they can hype people into the actual game, then they serve their purpose. All right, let's see. We got a $5 super chat from Brian. Watching through season 2 of Yu Hakusho, and I love it so far. My favorite character is Kuwabara. He sounds like a more goofy Vegeta. Yeah, and it's I don't know if you know this. You probably do. Both Kuwabara and Vegeta in the English dub share the same voice actor, Christopher Sabat. So yeah, he just plays Vegeta as this really this dumb Kuwabara sounding guy. You're a messy, like shit like that. Oh god, it probably blew my voice out. But yes, Yu Yu Hakusho is the GOAT if y'all have not seen it already. All right. So we've got a bunch of questions to get through. You've got to shave, Neo. I know. Look at that, man. It's crazy. It's been going like this for the longest time. I mean, look at the hair. Like, my God, y'all. Jesus. But, so we just got word from my governor. I live in New York. And he was talking about how my particular county and the whole valley is going to start opening, like part of phase 1, starting, I think Tuesday, he said. So it's going to start with like construction and businesses that are not essential being able to do like curbside pickup. And then depending on how that progresses with the number of cases, they'll open into other things. Phase 3 is where they start getting into like restaurants and all that. They'll probably run at like 25% capacity for a while. So we are leaning towards reopening. It's a very gradual state. It's not as like crazy as, Florida and Texas doing all that, but that's the way it's going. We'll have to see. I'll be surprised to see how New York City actually handles things because, New York City is a different breed entirely versus the rest of New York State. All right, so Zookmaster, do you like Minecraft? I mean, Minecraft's never been my cup of tea. I played it when in like its very early years, like the first year or two. Didn't really care for it much, but people like it. All right. Grant asks, are you excited for Halo Infinite? You gonna play? Do you care if it plays like classic gameplay or like Halo 5 Advanced Movement? Well, I have not played Halo 5 yet. I've downloaded it on Game Pass, so I will give it a fair shake. But I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of how Halo 4 handled things. But I've heard good things about Halo 5 and its gameplay and its multiplayer. So, if it's good and it remains like Halo and not like a carbon copy clone of Call of Duty, then yeah. Just watched the last video, Neo. Hope the new PC does great. Thank you very much, Maddie. I hope so too, bro. She's a beauty. Just looking at her, she's RGB lighted. All I have to do right now is I need to get myself a CPU cooler, a proper CPU cooler. Probably gonna get myself some faster RAM. I need a mouse pad. There's a couple things I need to upgrade, but as a whole, like, great graphics card, great CPU. Like I have a terabyte and a half of SSD storage, one of which is NVMe. So I'm set for a while. I could have bought, technically speaking, I did kind of go all out, spending like over $1,000. But for me, I'd much rather spend the money now and not have to worry about it like 5 years down the road versus going cheap and then being like, well, shit, I'm out of luck, All right. Did you miss a good Persona discussion? Not really, Andrew. Not really. Oh, wow. We got a lot of people in the chat. Shout out to y'all. I'm going to do my best to get through everything. I'm long-winded. I'm long-winded, guys. But I do my damnedest to answer every question. Favorite Pokemon generation? This is different. So, I have a favorite Pokemon generation, and then I have a favorite Pokemon generation I loved playing. So they're two different ones. So my favorite Pokemon generation is going to be, I really did love Pokemon. I loved Pokemon Gen 2. I loved playing Gold and Silver. Awesome. But the one that I had the most amount of fun with was Pokemon Gen 3. Pokemon Sapphire was my shit. And then when Emerald came out, I swear to God, it was insane. I really enjoyed Gen 4 too. Gen 5 took me by surprise because I had low expectations going in. After that, psych. All right. So, Cody says, I want to get a desktop, but it seems like a lot of money. Well, it depends, honestly, Cody. It depends on what you're going for. So, when it comes to going into PC gaming and buying computers, you don't need to go out there and spend $1,000 on a rig. You have to figure out what you want to do. Now, if you want to play games at high settings with like 60 frames per second and up, then yeah, you're going to have to spend a little bit of money. If you want to have a computer that handles 4K editing and multi processes happening all at the same time and streaming, yeah, you're going to have to spend a bit of money. But realistically, you can build like a $600 machine, and if you do light gaming, light streaming, you're going to be fine. It all comes down to what you want. But inherently, yes, PCs are going to be more expensive than consoles. Why? Because they can do a lot more. And with consoles, they subsidize the cost of manufacturing, and they pass on the savings to you. All right. Hey, Ronnie, what's up, man? How exactly did you get the Xbox One X? I signed up for the Xbox All Access program, which is essentially like if you have a telephone, you know how when you go to like your carrier like T-Mobile or Verizon, you basically get the phone for free and then you pay monthly payments. That's how it is with Xbox All Access. You get the console, $0 down, zero interest rate, and you just pay $25 a month. And you get 2 years of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which is Gold and Game Pass. And then you get the option to upgrade to the Series X after 18 months of payments. Or if you want to upgrade it at the end of the year, you'll just pay the difference and all that. So for me, I kind of future-proof myself on getting the Series X because I have the program. And I know a lot of people are wondering, well, you have an Xbox, you just got a gaming PC. All the games are going to PC anyway. Wouldn't you want to play the games on your PC? Hypothetically speaking, yes, you are right. And did I potentially lose out on buying the Xbox and now having a monthly payment thing? Technically speaking. But for me, if I'm just being real about life for a second, I like having my game consoles and my computers separate. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, my game setup over here with my TV and my consoles under it, I have that strictly for gaming. Whereas I have my PC right here. I'll use it for streaming, video editing, and if I want to occasionally game, I can do that. You know, that's just been my thought process for the longest time. But yeah, that's the reason why I got it, because it was a good deal. 10K, how you doing, man? I'm doing swell, bro. Hope you're doing good. All right, should you buy Persona 5 Royal? Yes, you should, OJ. Let's see. Still waiting on Shin Megami Tensei 5 news, aren't we all? Hey, what's up, Chris? Oh, are you gonna get back into Breath of the Wild? I was going to, but then I bought my sister a Switch for her birthday, and she's been playing Breath of the Wild. So you know how that goes if someone gets hooked to it. Am I a party animal? Nah, not really. Honestly, if you guys want to get a sense of who I am at the party, okay. If I go to a party with just one of my boys, I don't know anybody, I ain't really feeling no one like that. I'm the dude who's posted up in the back. I got a drink in my hand and I'm just observing. I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. But if I'm in a party with my boys and it's just like all of us having fun and debauchery, it can get kind of crazy. Nothing like, yo, we're going to go kick mailboxes or crazy shit like that. But we have fun. Like when I went to E3, yo, that shit was a fucking movie. What do I think of Ghost of Tsushima? I think it looks really good. And I'm so surprised it's coming from Sucker Punch, because just Sucker Punch in the games that they've worked on in the past, you would think like, yeah, they're just going to do this type of thing. But then they just come and surprise us with a 180, which is why I am so glad that Sony is giving their developers creative freedom, because if we did not get a lot of freedom, like Insomniac to do Spider-Man, or Guerrilla to do Horizon, and now Sucker Punch to do Ghost of Tsushima, we would have just gotten another Killzone or another Infamous or another Ratchet & Clank, which I'm sure are all good to still be good games, but something different is always nice. Do I think Persona 5 Royal can count as a Game of the Year contender since it's a new game? I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. Do I think Disney needs a break with Star Wars? If I'm being real, this is going to sound weird, but I don't think so. A lot of people think that the reason why the Star Wars trilogy suffered was because they rushed it. I don't think so. If you look at the difference between the prequels, the original trilogies, as far as like the years between them, they were like, 3 years? The sequel trilogy was 2 years. So you shortchanged yourself, 2 years in the process. That's not the worst thing in the world. The problem was that Disney really didn't have any type of direction when it came out to planning the sequel trilogy. They didn't. And that was the most unfortunate part. And that's why it suffered, because you had J.J. Abrams do The Force Awakens, which was essentially a retro movie to remind you about Star Wars. And then you had Rian Johnson come in and do something completely different. And then you have J.J. Abrams come back and literally try to do a Member Berry's apology tour for The Last Jedi, which honestly makes The Rise of Skywalker even worse by comparison to a lot of the stuff I didn't like in The Last Jedi. So I don't think it was the fact that Disney did too much too soon, but Disney is going to make it seem as if they did too much too soon, because that's so much better of a PR move as opposed to saying, hey, we messed up creatively. Like, think about that for a second. They would rather admit that they rushed something out than say that it was our creative team. Like, they don't want to throw people under the bus because of who they are. And that's all I'll say. While he's out getting his water, can we all admit we got a crush on this guy? Oh, of course. He never fails. You coming in the stream saying that stuff. Damn, I got all the compliments here. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Appreciate the love. Yo, Asbel, what's good, bro? Okay, so Randy asked the question: with Nickelodeon teaming up with Netflix and Warner Brothers with Neo with Nickelodeon teaming up with Netflix and Warner Brothers with HBO and Disney being Disney, who's going to give us the really good animated series first? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, it depends. If DC can bring back proper animated programming like Batman the Animated Series, I think they might have something. Because if you're looking at all three of the streaming giants, all the kids shows that they're doing are literally just catered to kids. You know, like they aren't trying to give us that long form storytelling with deep, like, complex characters attached to it. They're really not. I mean, every now and then you'll get a nice show that's really cool, like Adventure Time or regular show. But as a whole, you're not seeing as much creativity and ingenuity going into those shows as you did way back when. Like, I think it's going to be a very long time before we see a show on the level and scale of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I mean, look at Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That's honestly a show that should not have happened. Like, just it's not a kid's show. It really isn't. If you watch The Clone Wars, it is not something that's really that marketable for kids because kids will tune out very easily. So, the fact that show got 7 seasons is insane. So I'll have to see. If they put out great animated content, I'll be there to support it. But we also have to be real with ourselves. Animated content, at least Western animation, a lot of it, is geared towards kids. It's either kids or adults. It's either Family Guy or SpongeBob. It's kind of hard to have that show that draws the line in the middle like Avatar: The Last Airbender, because at the end of the day, it comes down to toy sales. And if kids aren't buying toys, they're going to stop making the shows. So that's why you're going to see a lot more Paw Patrol and all these other weird shows coming on, because those shows sell toys. That's the important thing at the end of the day. Let's see. Yeah, all the Yu-Gi-Oh love. 5Ds was okay. Yeah, no worries about the question, Sam. Let's see. Neo, where's your barber? Yo, I'm trying to figure that out, man. I hope he's doing well. Hope he's doing well, man. Keep the beard, Neo. Just start taking care of it. You'll love it. I would, but I don't know, man. I like growing it out, Like, I've never got a chance to really grow my beard out that much. It looks kind of bad right now, but, it's just, I have never had the freedom to really grow it, Okay. Neo, what did you go to school for? Business management. What do you want out of Devil May Cry 6? Maintain the status quo. Devil May Cry 5 was amazing. There's really not much else I would have wanted out of it except maybe some more story. Probably some more story, but it's just, if they just keep it up, I'll be fine, I see a lot of people asking questions multiple times. I'm trying my best to get through them, y'all. I hope anime games get better because Jump Force and Kakarot were trash. Well, I wouldn't say Kakarot was really trash. Jump Force, we actually have to play that on stream. We really do, y'all. Oh boy. Your ideal God of War 5? Shit, honestly, it's kind of hard to get better than the last one they did. What games do you have on Xbox One? Well, I got everything on Game Pass. Games that I've purchased, Resident Evil 5, because of course I own that game on every damn system. Resident Evil 5. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which came with 3 remastered and Liberations remastered. And I just picked up, let me show you guys this. I actually haven't shown it on the YouTubes yet. I showed it on social media. So if y'all follow me on that, then you definitely should. Oh, which, by the way, By the way, if y'all are not following me on Twitter, then definitely do that. My Twitter is twitter.com/NeoGameSpark. Why did I get an email from Best Buy saying, what is this? Best Buy just emailed me saying, you had an appointment, your appointment is complete. I didn't do anything with Best Buy. Okay, I'm really confused. I actually have to check that out because that is so strange. I feel like it was probably maybe my dad because we share the same name, so he probably did that. Oh, I have a lot of Best Buy reward points I got to use. Oh, damn. Wow. Either way, I'll figure that out later. I just picked this up because it was on sale on Amazon, right, for $20, which I thought was very strange because this came out not too long ago. It's a game for the Xbox One, and it's a steelbook, and that is Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition Deluxe. That's kind of a mouthful to say, but they were selling this game for $20, and this is, of course, the base game with the Iceborne DLC and I think a bunch of other stuff. And I was very surprised because normally this, like, when it came out, I think it was like, for this version, I think it was like $80, and they sell it for like $40, $50. So for $20, I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I think it was like a price error, but you know, Amazon always honors that for the most part. So I have yet to play Monster Hunter World. I've been avoiding it. It's just so, it's funny because I got Generations Ultimate on the Switch. Didn't play too much of that. Why is this HDMI cable out? So weird. And I didn't pick up World even though I had the chance, but now I did. And it's on Game Pass too. But I'm a sucker for the Steelbook, and you know, the Iceborne expansion is apparently really good. So if any of you guys have Monster Hunter on Xbox, hit me up and let's play. I'm gonna be a noob though. Do I think they'll do a Marvel vs. Capcom collection? No. Beastars is a good series. All right. Let's see what else we got here. When am I gonna finish Resident Evil 2? Shoot. As soon as I gotta install this capture card and see if it works on my new PC. This is like the old one that I used to use for my games. I would just plug it in and it would work, but I'll have to see if they have drivers for this for Windows 10. Hope so anyway. I got this like in 2000, I want to say 2012? I do need to finish Revelations 2. I have it on the Switch. Let's see. No, you see, it's not a fake Best Buy appointment because my email filters things and that would go through spam. So it was actually something legit. So that's why I'm so confused about. Yeah, it legit says verified on everything. That's the thing. So, okay. Do you think we'll get a new Mass Effect game? I wouldn't be surprised long term if Mass Effect does make a comeback. Now, whether or not EA will let BioWare work on it remains to be seen. What's the best racing game you played? Well, most of the racing games I played have been very arcadey. I don't really play the simulation stuff. So the ones I enjoyed the most, I love Diddy Kong Racing. I love Crash Team Racing. Mario Kart Double Dash, that's my shit. I also enjoyed Wipeout. Yeah, it was a good deal for that Monster Hunter. Don't you think streaming could change Netflix? Could have Avatar, TMNT, Xbox universe? They could have universes. They can do a lot with it, but it all comes down to, will they, you know? Why did you change your mind about Spider-Man Homecoming? You said it was like watching Spectacular Spider-Man when you first watched it. No, I didn't really change my mind on it. I really enjoy Spider-Man Homecoming. I mean, I've got my problems with it. I've talked about it, but it's not terrible. I think it's probably because when I say there's only two Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man PS4 and Spider-Verse, it's because they raised the bar so much. That's why. But I still enjoy Homecoming. It's cool. It is like watching Spectacular Spider-Man. Just because it's like watching Spectacular Spider-Man doesn't mean it's on the same level of Spectacular Spider-Man, you know? Yeah, a lot of anime are on hiatus right now because of the situation. Do you have a Discord server? I need to make one. I really need to. Now that I've got the new PC set up and everything, I'm gonna get around to doing that. But definitely will let y'all know when I have that situated. Do I normally get close to 100 people watching the live streams? It depends on the time of streams. If I give notice in advance, like the past couple streams, we've been averaging a good amount. Like in the 80s for these spontaneous streams is usually how we are. On the high end, we've been in like the 130s, like this week in particular. So that's usually what it is. It just comes down to how much time in advance I give people and if I have a schedule. Because if I have a schedule, I assume it'll be a lot more consistent. But for me, it's all about like, if y'all people have fun, I don't really worry about the number too much. Like, yo, we need to have a lot of people watching. It's not about the numbers for me. Have I seen Venom? I saw part of Venom. What is that? Someone pulling up a truck? Damn, somebody got that loud ass truck in the background. The hell? Shit is. Oh, it's a food delivery truck. That was loud as hell. Let's see. I've seen parts of Venom. I couldn't stomach it. I was like, I'm good. Did I picking up anything on the days of play sale for PlayStation? If there's anything good, we'll see. Boy, E-Boy Neo imminent. I'm good, fam. Not that much. Have I played Sekiro yet? No. It's on the list. Do I have any hobbies outside gaming? Yeah. I have a lot of hobbies. So, I mean, outside of like recreational entertainment, like gaming and anime and manga and all that stuff. Obviously, you guys know I love working out. I love going to the gym. I love lifting heavy weights, shit like that. I've gotten back into reading here recently, so just reading a lot of books that are not necessarily things that would normally be up my alley. So I'm really challenging myself and getting into like different genres. What else do I normally do? I mean, that's honestly what I've been doing for the past couple of months. I live a very, very simple type of lifestyle. I'm not too crazy when it comes to things like, yo, I do this. I do wakeboarding and shit. You know, I bungee jump and parachute. After watching Fresh Prince, I don't bungee jump. Oh, Scar Atlas with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you, homie. I gotta find your super chat. Where is it? How's it updated? Oh, that's so weird. Hold on. A shout out to the homie Maddie with the stream. Love. I appreciate you, bro. Hold on. I gotta see. Where did that super chat? I'm trying to find this man's super chat. It didn't pop up. Yeah, give me a second, Scar. I just... How did... It was just here. It was just here. Oh, you did it through Streamlabs. Oh, okay. What the heck? Oh, okay. See, I was so confused at that. Oh. All right. I see it right here. It's right here. Here we go. Scar Atlas with the $5 super chat. I really enjoy your content. I hope you get 1 million subs one day. Oh, man, thank you. I appreciate that stuff, bro. Thank you. And like I said, for everybody who be donating the super chats, I really do appreciate it. You can donate through super chat. You can donate through Streamlabs. Streamlabs is the preferred way because YouTube doesn't take their cut. YouTube takes like a 30% cut of super chat. So if you want to donate through Streamlabs, I have the link in the bottom of the live stream if you want to. Mohammed is just like, nah, fam. He's like, I'm going to remain the stream boss. No, Mohammed with the $55 Norwegian, 55 Norwegian krona super chat. Do you ever think we'll get a Broken Bond type Naruto game? Man, I just want anime games that challenge the norm. I really do. It's been too long since we've gotten like a quality anime game. I mean, Dragon Ball FighterZ, of course, is a great title, but it's not like it's great because it's a fighting game. But I want to see more ingenuity. Like I want a traditional Japanese RPG style. anime game. You know, I would love for something like that. Not everything has to be a legit open world arena fighter, arena brawler. It's just like, come on, bro. It's it. All right, Martin. Take care, brother. Scroll back. Have I seen Parasite? And what did I think of it? I thought it was great. Both the movie, and I know you're talking about the anime. Let me just bring this chair down. Do I read Dr. Stone? I do not. Have not. Finally caught a live stream. Hey, what up, Lindsay? You got Neo 2 Deluxe for 50. Oh, that's a good deal. Well, I post more workouts and stuff on your other channel. I really need to. I haven't touched that channel in 2 years. I was like all about it, and then I just didn't. Sorry, y'all. I need to get back to doing a lot of things. Like this week in particular, coming up, I have to record so much. I got to record the video on why I bought the Xbox One. I got to record using an Xbox One for a week. And then I also got to record something else I had to record. Oh, the Trails of Cold Steel video. I just have to say thank you, Neo, for introducing me to Persona. I finished Persona 4 Golden last night. Easily one of my favorite games of all time. Yo, don't give me any credit, bro. Shout out to you for taking the plunge and playing that amazing game, dude. Shout out to another Vita owner. See, we're like an endangered species out here. But I'm glad you had a great time, bro. My first time finishing. Oh, did you get the true ending? You got the true ending. You better have gotten the true ending. For the last time, anime characters aren't real superheroes. Hey, I take offense to that. Just to put into perspective how much water I drink, y'all. I just opened this like a few minutes ago. We're almost halfway done. If not halfway already. Have I finished Persona 5 Royal yet? Yeah, no, I have not. I need to get back to doing that. I really need to. It's just that when I played the game, I had my PS4 in sleep mode. My power went out for like a split second, and I did not save, so I lost a week's worth of in-game progress. Thankfully, not a week of progress. But yeah, I after that happened, y'all ever play a game and something happens to your data, and you're just like, yo, I can't go back to doing it. I can't. So I need to go back and get that week. It was just confidant stuff. It's not a big deal. It's not like I lost dungeon progress. So I'm going to get back to doing that. I might do that tonight. No, I'm gonna play some Gears. No, I don't want to play. I have to finish up Gears of War 4 so I can uninstall it. How did I get into the Persona series? I got into Persona through a recommendation of one of my subscribers because he'd always talked about it, and he always just said like great things. Like, yo, man, if you don't like, if you're tired of, you know, the way modern JRPGs are going, play Persona. Play Persona. I said, really? Okay, cool. And so I picked up Persona 4, played it, loved it. Picked up Persona 3, played it, loved it. And then I went, you know, and I got Persona 4 Gold on the Vita and all that, and just went from there. Oh, we have a 22 Norwegian krona from Mohammed. Ever been a wrestling fan? Oh, damn, y'all coming in with the super chats? Yo, all at the same time. Shout out to y'all. Y'all supporting the channel. Y'all are supporting the channel in so many ways. Ever been a wrestling fan? Yeah, you know, I actually grew up watching some wrestling. I was never as hardcore with wrestling compared to like a lot of people out there. But I did watch a lot of it as a kid, and I watched it not religiously, but whenever I could catch some. It was up until I was like 13 years old. But for me, more so than anything, I played a lot of wrestling games. So I played on the N64, No Mercy. No Mercy was my shit, man. WWF and all that. And then every now and then I pick up a wrestling game on like the consoles. Like I think the last one I bought though was SmackDown versus Raw 2007. I got that on the PSP. And yo, that... Okay, so I know we all love the Switch. We all hype up the Switch. The Switch is amazing. But if y'all weren't really gaming with the PSP like that in its heyday, you missed out. Because if you were able to play something like SmackDown versus Raw on your handheld, yo, just pulling off all the moves, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the homie Austin. He's in the chat. Rolling Ton with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, yo, my dude, good to see you. Keep up the fantabulous work. Yo, this guy gets my vernacular. I love it. And keep up the dank content. Cheers. Well, shout out to you, y'all. All right, so if y'all need someone new to check out and someone who's streaming on Twitch and just someone who's just an all-around great person, I'm going to pimp out my homie because he's the homie. Check out Roland 10. He's in here. I don't know if he's still here. I'm not sure. But he does really good streams. Follow him on Instagram. His name is, I think it's just that, Roland 10. He's just like, if you want someone who's just one of the most wholesome dudes out there. Y'all think I'm wholesome? No, this dude Austin is one of the most wholesome dudes out there. Follow him on Instagram, Roland_Graham. He does streams on Twitch. He was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake recently. He's a cool dude. He seriously is. So if you're still in the chat, bro, shout out to you, man, and thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Even though I literally just talked to you like 2 hours ago. Oh, we got Ferris with the $5 super chat. Hey, shout out to you. We got that true ending, boy. Enough tears to fill up my water bottle. Get yourselves a Vita. Yes. Okay. So if y'all have played Persona 4, if you haven't played Persona 4, this is some advice to you. Whatever you do, get the true ending. Because the true ending, that is going to test your man card. Like, you are literally just going to be sitting there and you're going to be like, my friends, man, my friends. It's such an amazing game. I really wish they ported Persona 4 Golden to like PC and Xbox and Nintendo Switch because that is such a good game. Oh, Blissfully, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this. Blissfully Enika? Enika? I don't know. With the $1.99 super chat. Favorite Persona game and why? Well, since we're on the topic, Persona 4 Golden is my favorite Persona game. I love it to death. It has so much sentimental value to me. Now, is it the best Persona game? I wouldn't say that. I think that Persona 2 has like the best story and overall like to it. And Persona 5 is like the best all-around Persona game where they took the elements from Persona 4 and they perfected it and they make it work really good. So Persona 5 is the one I'd recommend to everybody who's getting into the series. Persona 4 is my personal favorite, and Persona 2 is the one that has like the great story. Now, that's not to say that Persona 3 is bad at all, because Persona 3 is amazing and it's all right. It's just so hard for somebody to pick up Persona 3 considering there's no one definitive version of it. So you have Persona 3 Portable and Persona 3 on the PS2. And they have a lot of good things about them, but it's not like one version has this amount of content that the other version doesn't. This one doesn't have as many features. So it's hard. Like, I wish they do a definitive version of Persona 3, but they never did. So that sucks. Okay. All right, and we got one more super chat from Grant. $13 to listen to Compton's next rap legend, Boogie Everything for Sale album tonight. It's only 40 minutes. He's signed to Eminem. I'm adding it to my Google thing right now, bro. I'm not even joking. So, Boogie. Everything for Sale, right? This one right here. Everything for Sale, right? So I'm going to add this, and I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to get back to you. Any particular tracks? Any particular tracks you recommend from this? Oh, he has a track featuring Eminem. Damn, okay. Nice. So, appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate all the super chats, y'all. Yeah, Austin, you my homie, dude. Let's see. So we got a couple things. Got a couple things here. Oh gosh, y'all are the best. Y'all really are. Okay, I haven't watched One Piece yet, but I'm debating because the anime is too long. Do you recommend it? I recommend One Piece because overall it is such an amazing series. There's so, like, in terms of shonen series that are out running, I think One Piece is the best. It has the best character development. It has the best world building. It has the best everything to it. The problem with One Piece is that the anime is not the best representation of Oda's creation. So it starts out okay. It starts out fine. You know, you can get through it great. And you could watch the first couple hundred episodes and be okay with everything. But after a while, they start dragging out the manga panels and they literally make it to, like, the episodes, you'll have maybe it'd be like 25 minutes long, and you probably have about 10% relevance. So the One Piece has gotten very bad with filler and dragging out stuff. So realistically, I'd recommend you reading the manga because that's the best way. It's Oda's original vision, and you can breeze through the manga much faster by comparison to watching the anime. But the anime is still amazing in its own right because you have a lot of amazing seiyuu, and the English dub is great too. Even watching the 4Kids just for the lulz is hilarious. But yeah. All right. What's the workout routine? Looking swole. Well, the workout routine right now, bro, is just anything to keep myself occupied. So it's a lot of body weight stuff. So doing a lot of push-ups, doing a lot of resistance band work. Because, I don't have access to like a lot of heavy weights. I have a 25-pound pair of dumbbells, a 15-pound pair of dumbbells, and a 10-pound pair of dumbbells. So whatever I could do with those, I just make it work. And, I'm not going to lie, y'all. It's been rough. Like I went through a month of working out during this where I just felt like shit because I'm not really doing what I really wanted to. So for me, it's just come down to it's all a mental thing at the end of the day. I just got to get in there, do what I got to do, and then that's it. Because the gym will be back eventually, and that's fine. But yeah, I feel kind of small right now because I haven't worked out in like 2 days because I take the weekends off. Since I'm under quarantine, I don't really have to work out to full capacity. So I just do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I can just give my body time to rest on all those other days. Yeah, honestly, I feel like everybody should challenge themselves to some type of routine during this. Even if it's like 10 push-ups a day, get it done. I'm thinking of, I know it's not conventional, but I'm thinking if I do start this Discord server, we have like daily fitness goals and accountabilities. I think that'd be cool. Like, hey, post a video of you doing your push-ups. And I know it's going to be mad random. People join the Discord. They're just like, why are all y'all doing push-ups? But I think that'd be nice. Like a bonding thing. Like, hey, make sure you do your push-ups today. Make sure you do your crunches. For new books, I heavily suggest Blindness by Jose. Okay. Nice. I am very excited for HBO Max. I hope they have 4K. I hope they have 4K options. B-Dubs, the anime master. That's my homie right there. Will I be getting the Xenoblade Definitive Edition, physical or digital, or one of the sets? I will be getting it physically, and I pre-ordered the only limited edition they have here in the States. It's called, was it the Masterworks, I think? I have to see. My boy Gabe just said, can I donate for you to watch the Snyder Cut? Oh, God. Shout out to you, Gabe. Shout out to you. But let me open up Amazon. I forgot the name of this edition. It is the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Works set. I don't know why I said Masterworks. That's a little peculiar. All right. So let's keep going. Would I buy a Dynasty Warriors style Naruto game? Nah, Dynasty Warriors really ain't my thing. I could have sworn that YouTube wasn't pre-taxed. I mean, I don't really worry too much about the YouTube revenue like that, but I remember there was something like if you made over a certain amount on YouTube, you get hit harder for the taxes. I don't know. But then again, I'm not really, like I said, I don't really focus too much on it. A Yakuza style Yu Yu Hakusho game. That could be a thing. Yeah, that Fairy Tail game does look interesting. We'll have to see. Arxis Shaman King. That'd be dope. Do you watch a Double Toasted? I do not. Are you going to play the Chapter 14 expansion of Final Fantasy 15 or just the character episodes? Just the character episodes. Why did they overhaul Chapter 14? I know Chapter 13 was a mess when I played it. Let's see. Just based. Are you still on keto? I'm on keto. I fluctuate in and out of keto. I'm primarily just mainly low carb for the most part because my body, when I'm not working out, low carb is the best. Like I have a much more mental clarity, and it's good as far as like keeping the weight off. I only do keto when I'm really trying to like get like lower body fat percentages and everything, and I love the feeling. But realistically, with my life, I do like to go out. I like to have a drink and everything. So I just keep low carb as much as I can, and then when I want to go out and cheat, I do that. That sounds so terrible out of context. I gotta record my Final Fantasy 15 Gladio rant. Yo, oh my god, I really do. I'm gonna wait until I finish everything so I can do a complete review. I hope you're recording that new PC unboxing. I didn't really, because there's not much to it. Because it's literally just I unpackaged it and I plugged it in. That was it. So it's not much of an unboxing, you know what I'm saying? If I was building the computer, maybe, but as a whole, nah, you know. But I appreciate it. If I did post a video on my Instagram of how it looks on the inside. Let's see. A Berserk game in the style of Devil May Cry, that'd be pretty good. Do I play any PS4 games right now? Well, not necessarily right now, because I've been focused on finishing some Xbox Game Pass games. But the last game I finished was the 7 remake, and I started Trails of Cold Steel before I got a little burnt out on gaming. I had to take like a whole week off. But yeah, I need to go back and finish up Persona 5 Royal. Well, you can't see it because of the mic, but yeah, Persona 5 Royal. I gotta finish that bad boy up. It's a long ass game, man. It's over 100 hours. Yikes. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I will be right back. Okay, I am back, y'all. All right. So, we have 2 super chats. Damn, y'all going hard. All right, so we have a super chat from Grant. So we got to add a couple of albums. So we have to add the DiCaprio 2 album, the Lost Boy album, Harlan and Alondra album, and there you have it. Okay, well, that's a lot of albums. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot this, and I have to add it to my Google playlist. But that's a lot to get through. But I will listen to them, and I'll hit you up. Okay. Because I know you've been on it. I remember Boogie, he reposted you one time because you had like his whole like discography and stuff. And then we have a super chat from Mohammed. Thoughts on Death Note? Man, I love Death Note. Death Note was one of the first series that I actually did a full on discussion for. Like, what would happen if something changed? You know, like if Light ended up winning in the end. I really enjoyed it. It's a great series, especially for people who want to break off from the traditional shonen. So if all you've been watching is like Naruto and stuff like that, I think Death Note is awesome. It's very it's suspenseful. It's got a lot to it. It's really a game of like cat and mouse. It's almost chess-like. I mean, towards the later half, the second part of Death Note, it wasn't as good. But as a whole, it's definitely a series worth checking out. I loved it. Okay. This man said, "What is a Vita? I'm dead." Okay. Okay. All right. Oh wow. Oh yeah, and they did that Netflix series too. That Netflix movie. Oh god. I saw that once and I just Wow, you really subscribed to me from that review? Jesus. I love how we all share the anguish. But yeah, the Death Note anime and the manga, they're great. Highly recommended. No, I didn't mind the Nier arc. Like a lot of people they trash on the like after. Can I spoil something? It's been over 10 years. Like it's been 13 years. Can I spoil it? Y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Can I spoil it? We all know. Like, can I spoil it? I need to get at least five yeses in the chat. Can I spoil it? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. We don't mention the Netflix Death Note movie. Yeah, I try not to, but then I see stuff like Light Turner. Did I read the Death Note one shot? Yes. That one shot was very good. That's one thing that, dude, if Netflix wanted to go ahead, it's not even just Netflix. I can't blame Netflix. Netflix just picked up the movie. If they wanted to go ahead and make their own movie, but call it Death Note, then do the anthology. Do that, right? Do a different kind of story, but have the Death Note be the constant. That would have been so much better than them doing what they did. Okay. Spoiler alert. If you're streaming this and you're like washing dishes or something and you haven't seen Death Note, I'm going to spoil something. Spoiler alert. Okay. So, after L dies, right? After L dies, a lot of people say that that's the turning point in the series where the series is not as good. I don't necessarily agree with that. I still think it's good, but from a different angle, you know? Because finally you're seeing somebody who's like being able to one up Light. Because if you see like L, he was there, but he was kind of getting whittled down as things progressed, you know? Light was surpassing him in a lot of ways. But you have Nier, and Nier's just like, okay, something is up, right? So you go up against this guy, and then Kira is taken aback. There were certain things that I didn't like as far as the second part is concerned, but it was still good, you know? Oh yeah, that the shout out to Trump in that one shot was hilarious. Yeah, that main character had the drip. Definitely had the drip. Drip too hard. Okay. Honestly, I disagree. Oh, that's fine. That's the best part about it. You like, I love the idea that we can all disagree and keep it civil and say, "Yo, I love Death Note," you know? Did I like Super Mario Galaxy 2? Yes. You know what's so funny? I go back and forth on which one I like more, Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2. 2 is basically like the better version of 1, but at the same time, I still love 1, you know? For all intents and purposes, they didn't need to do Super Mario Galaxy 2. They really didn't. But they were just like, we have so much refined like stuff left over that we didn't do. That was the best part. Oh, the manga was great. Hey, Terry, what's going on? Terry, it's nice to meet you. Finally, I have your husband to thank for all the advice as far as the PC is concerned. So it's great to meet you, Terry. Okay. But yeah, if you want to, the Death Note manga is much better by comparison. I mean, just in general, when it comes to a lot of series, you want to opt for the manga because the manga is the artist's original vision as it's intended. And if you look at like the ending, I'm not gonna say it's drastically different, but you get like a different perspective of things. Oh, okay, that's what you meant, Martin. Okay, I got you, bro. How do I feel about the rumors that Final Fantasy X-3 is happening? You know, every single year those rumors they compile and they get like it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up like constantly. They keep talking more about it because people keep asking. Is it a possibility? I think so, but I don't think there's more of a possibility now versus 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Did I watch Ben 10? Yeah, I watched the original and I watched the second one. Alien Swarm. And that's when it started to get really edgy for me. And then I kind of tuned out. And then they start doing the weird one where he's like a kid again. And it was strange. Yo, do y'all remember that Ben 10 live action movie? Oh my God. That was so weird. Yo, they really tried. And they were hyping that up. If you saw the original commercial and the trailer for Ben 10, like the live action version, like, oh my God, it looked like so edgy by comparison. You good? Yeah, my mom, she's spraying the Lysol disinfectant everywhere. And now the room smells like Lysol. My God. Okay. So where I missed a lot of stuff. It always devolves into Berserk in this chat. That's crazy. Yes, it was Race Against Time. It was Race Against Time. That's what it was. That live action Ben 10 movie was canon? You are lying. Where does... Oh, God, the Lysol spray. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, my mom, she came in. She got back from work and she was just spraying Lysol everywhere just to disinfect the house. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, she sprayed a bunch over here because I have my my PC box. And she was like, no, spray. I was like, I don't even use it. Ugh, I'm dying. Oh, damn. Shout out to y'all. We got a lot of people watching. Okay, so I'm curious. Would you guys prefer if I did an actual schedule for these streams? Because in the quarantine, I do have a lot more free time to do things. Because y'all know normally I wouldn't be able to stream on the weekends because I work weekends. But I realistically don't think that, because the job that I went to on the weekends was I worked as a bartender. I was a server. I don't think the restaurants are going to be open for like a few more weeks, which means I have time to stream on the weekends. Would you guys like me to set up some type of schedule? I think like 8 p.m. sounds pretty cool. Yep. I don't know if it's like a foreign parent type of thing, but she just be like, spray, you know? But if y'all like me to like set up a schedule, I think like 8 p.m. would be nice. I think 8 p.m. is cool. If this week, I think if anything, I could probably set it up. Well, this week is going to be kind of hard because I was thinking at first of streaming like Monday. This is what I was thinking at first, like a rough draft. I was thinking of streaming like Monday at 8 p.m. Then I would stream Wednesday, right? And then I would stream Friday. So I would stream 3 days a week in the week. But then that leaves the weekends. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That leaves the weekends as like me not doing anything. I know for a lot of people who are still working right now, they're essential workers, you know, their weekends, they're still they're off and they like a stream. So would you guys like streams on the weekends? Would you like me to do like maybe a Sunday stream or a Saturday stream? Like what works best for y'all? I think Sundays are nice. Like a nice Sunday stream for us to unwind and, you know, maybe have a few drinks or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I'm just all about like what y'all would be like. It wouldn't be so sporadic. Like I wouldn't come up here and stream at like 10 a.m. in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So one of my jobs that I work at, that I usually did in the evening on the weekends was, like I said, I worked at a restaurant. So you want to work in evenings so you can make money. But obviously the restaurants have been closed for the past 2 months. So I don't have that job anymore. My primary job is I still work at the airport, but I took a little bit of a leave of absence for there because they were just like, oh, you know, hey, take a leave of absence, but you can still keep your benefits and all that stuff. Well, yeah, sure. So I took a leave of absence from there for a bit. So that's why I've had more flexibility this week to do streams like randomly. But I always work in the morning there anyway, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But okay, I'll set something up, and I'll also set up a Discord too. I'll probably do that right after the stream. And like I said, if you guys, the best way to get in touch with me, I know I'm saying all this. I'm not ending the stream right now. For some people are saying, no, he's about to end the stream. I'm not ending the stream right now. We still got some time. The best way to keep in contact with me is on Twitter. So make sure you follow me at twitter.com/NeoGameSpark. That's where I post everything, all the updates. If you guys want to ask me questions about anything, that's the easiest app for me. It's my favorite preferred social media app. So yeah, let's go back to answering some questions. Okay. Oh, the final chapter got changed a bunch for the Royal Edition. Damn. I might go back to it then. My phone died, so it's actually Cody. I'm dead. Cody. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, Cody over here. I'm crying. Play Ring Fit on the highest difficulty. Yo, that'd make for a great video, but Ring Fit is like out of stock apparently everywhere, so that's a bit of a trouble. Yes, we all read One Piece. If you were going to get a tattoo, what would it be and where? Oh, so we get to talk about some tattoos here. All right, okay. So tattoos. Now, I know a lot of people like when it comes to tattoos, like they're either they do so little and they're very minimalistic or they just go crazy. For me, like I want to tell you some of the things that I want to get done. Like I said, nothing is really um nothing is really like definite or set in stone. Things can change, but these are some ideas of things that I would want. All right. So I'm thinking on my left arm right here, right over here where my delt is. I'm thinking of getting um the uh the philosopher's symbol from, I think it's the philosopher's symbol from Full Metal Alchemist that Ed wears on his back, like the coat, and also that Al has on his armor right here. I'm thinking of getting that. And wrapped around it, I'm thinking of getting Shenron from Dragon Ball Z, right? So that's a potential design that I have, you know, two of them in one. You know, I love Full Metal and I love Dragon Ball. Likewise, I really do love Scar's tattoo, like that he has on his arm right here. So I would love to get some type of variant of it. I love Full Metal Alchemist. I'm sorry. So I would love to do that right here. I was thinking of right here on my arm, and this is how I just don't know how it'll all mesh well into a proper sleeve. Like I have no idea. I was thinking right here, I don't think she can hear me, but I was thinking right here getting a portrait of my mom right here on my arm. So that way she's like always with me, like just, you know, something I wanted to do. What else? Right here, I was thinking of getting Mustang's like the flame alchemy symbol on his glove, just so I could just go like that and people be like, hey, Full Metal. What else? I really wouldn't do too much on my legs. I don't really like leg tattoos like that. On my back, I would get the Spider-Man insignia. I'd get the one from Amazing Spider-Man 2 that's really long, so it'll go across my back. What else? Ooh, right here or here, I have no idea. Like I said, it's all over the place. I would get a quote from Cowboy Bebop. So it'd either be, see you, Space Cowboy, or you're going to carry that weight. My sister and I were actually thinking of getting matching tattoos for Bebop because we love it so much. So one of us would get one and the other would get the other, and then we would just hold them out together. So those are a couple of ideas that I've had in the past. So like I said, it's all over the place. Mexican Zoidberg, have you ever gotten the whole "you don't talk like a black person" meme? Yeah, I've gotten it a lot, especially if you're on social media. If you put yourself out there on YouTube, you're always going to run into people who say ignorant stuff like that. But to me, I've been dealing with that my whole life, you know, and I just shoulder roll it. That's it. Because to me, it's just like, oh, you don't sound black. I say, well, what does black sound like? Are you telling me I should be shucking and jiving like a stereotype? And then I say that to people and they start getting mad. Because they're just like, no, it's not what I mean. It's just like this. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Because you're essentially putting everybody in a box. You're saying you have to sound like this. And I basically pinned them to the wall saying, you know, you're basically saying everything is about race in that case. And I'm just like, nah, because everybody of every single race, ethnicity is going to sound different depending on where you come from, where you grow up. And that's how it is. That's why I don't mind it. So people can say, oh, you talk white. So I'm just saying, all right, so you're saying all black people, they talk ignorant then. And they're like, no, I didn't say that. I'm like, well, yes, you did. That's how it says. So for me, like when I was 12 years old, it bothered me. But then after that, I'm just like, yo, the people that said that shit, they're in jail. So there's that. They're in jail and they got like 4 different baby mamas. So I'm cool. I'm chilling. Let's see. Mama Game Spark is crying too. No, she didn't hear me. She didn't hear me. So she doesn't know. She has no idea that that's tattoo I want to get. That'll probably be like my next big investment because, you know, like I got a car, I got the TV, got the PC, so tattoos are probably gonna be my next big one. Oh, what are your PC specs if you haven't answered that already? I have not answered it already. So for those wondering what my PC specs are, I will read them off to y'all right now. So let me see. So here are my specs if you want to know. I have it pulled up here. I have got, so my motherboard is an ASRock B450 Pro 4. My operating system is, of course, Windows 10 Pro. My CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7 2700X 3.7 gigahertz, It's an 8 core. Jesus Christ. I was used to using a quad core like 10 years ago. I've got 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 2 8GB sticks. I'll probably upgrade at some point, just get some faster memory. I have 500 gigabyte. Oh, I have a terabyte and a half of solid state memory, NVMe M2. My GPU is an an AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT, 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 RAM. And I think that's all y'all really need to know about. Does it say my case here? I don't even know. Like I said, I bought this machine. It was a pre-built overview. Where is it? It doesn't. Where is the case? It doesn't say the case. I don't care. But yeah, those are my specs right now. Some people say it's a little overkill for just streaming and editing, but like I said, I like to future-proof myself. I want to make sure that I'm able to run the games if I want to game. And I could also start streaming some PC games. So, yeah. Let's see. Sounds like cool designs, man. At least you're not trying to get a Yakuza bodysuit or pretending to have earned it. Yo, their designs are dope. But I'm not going to lie. I do see a lot of people get tattoos just to look cool. Like, I've seen a lot of people get, like, the same tattoos, too. Just like, oh, because he got it. I want to get this. It looks dope. No. Like, I rarely see people that have anime-related tattoos. And if they do, it's like DBZ-related, which is very cool. It's just stuff you'd expect. It's not like, what? Cowboy Bebop quote, you know? So, those are a couple of my tattoo designs, y'all. Oh, we have Mohammed with the 22 Norwegian krona. Do you ever want to move out of New York? Honestly, yeah, one of my plans long-term is moving out of New York. I mean, I've lived in New York my whole life, going on close to 30 years. And it is, I mean, there are a lot of pros and cons to living in the state of New York. One pro is that you get to experience all forms of weather, and you're going to be prepared for all forms of weather, whether it's very hot or very cold. So that's something that I do like. I mean, I hate the snow, ironically, but that's something I do enjoy, especially if you're like growing up and raising a family. Like if you live in California, you don't really experience that. If you live in Georgia, you don't really experience that. And if you do see it in Georgia, like the whole state shuts down because of snow. The fact that I do live close to the city, and you know, there's just the New York City is like a hotspot destination for a lot of people. So there's always a lot of events going on there. But if I'm being 100% honest with y'all, that's where a lot of the pros end for me. The cons are the fact that, you know, it's very expensive. It's very expensive to live out here in New York. Like, you literally have to be making, like, no less. To live in the city, you got to be making no less than, like, $60,000 to live comfortably. Anything less is just, you're going to be some type of struggling. You're going to be dealing with a lot of people. So the cost of living out here is astronomical. For what we pay by comparison to a lot of other states, it's just not worth it, especially if your job can be done anywhere. Like, there are certain jobs that, of course, you can only do here. Like, if you're involved in the arts and theater and Broadway, only be done here. You know, there's certain things that are just involved in the entertainment fields can only be done here. You know, big business in terms of like Wall Street, things like that. Like, but if it's something else that you can do somewhere else and you don't mind getting paid a little bit less because of their difference in cost of living, then I think you'll be okay. But yeah, New York and California are definitely the places where your money is not going to go far at all. Like, the prices here are ridiculous. Like, literally when I go out traveling to other countries and I hear from people saying that, oh my God, the food in other countries is so expensive, I just look and I'm just like, that's New York City prices, baby. If you live somewhere else, like, okay, like, here's the biggest culture shock for me was when I went down to Texas. I went down to Texas. I love going to Texas. Texas is my second home. If y'all know me, I frequent the Dallas area because my boy lives there. Whenever I go to Texas, specifically Walmart, things in Walmart would be like legit 40% cheaper by comparison to things up in New York. Like, I remember one time I went to Texas and I went to Chipotle. I was bored. And I remember I got a whole chicken bowl and everything. Double protein, all that stuff. It cost me, I think, $10. Up here in New York, double protein, Chipotle, all that shit comes to like, what, $14? Shit like that. Damn, that's a big, like, $4 difference. You know, and it's a bunch of other stuff too. But yeah, New York, California, it's just cost of living, man. And the taxes are outrageous too. I'm telling you, man, those liberal governors, man. Neo, don't you think that streaming could change Netflix could have Avatar, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. HBO could have DC and Thundercats, and Disney could have Marvel, Star Wars. Like I said, I mean, I really hope so, Randy. I really hope we get quality animated series. That's the biggest one thing that I do want to see more often. I want to see more focus on animation by comparison to everything. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Okay, I have returned, people. So I would love for them to, focus a lot more on proper long form animation, but realistically, like I said, it comes down to, are people going to support the toys? That's what it is. Oh, we got a 15 super chat from Jared Gosnell, viewer for the last 10-ish years. Oh, that's how you know you got some time. You put the ish in there. I love it, bro. Wanted to give back a little. Thanks for the years of entertainment. Man, thank you, Jared. I really do appreciate that. And I appreciate every single person who's been, donating super chats, or even if you don't donate super chats, just coming to the stream, leaving a like, subscribing, things like that. That's all I care about, y'all. I see so many content creators take advantage of their users. They take advantage of their fans, and they just do dumb shit like, oh, if you guys don't donate here, I can't keep making videos. I'm like, what? What do you mean you can't keep making videos? Like, I saw some people say, if you don't donate to my Patreon, then I don't know if I'm going to be able to make videos like that. Motherfucker, bro, I come from the days where literally the cameras that I were recording on were 480p, bro. Like, it boggles the mind that you have all these people who just make it like it's not about what you can give to your subscribers, it's what your subscribers can give to you. Like, that's such it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, man. Seriously. I get so heated because I've always treated YouTube not necessarily as a hobby, but something that I enjoy doing because I like to do it. So I do it on my own terms, which is why I don't make videos for the sake of making videos like, oh, I need to do this so I can capitalize on the YouTube algorithm. I don't do that, and I don't want to take advantage. I don't want to take y'all for granted. I don't feel like that's fair. And it's mad scummy shit going on the internet with people. Mad scummy shit. And it's terrible because people, they might view those as like their first content creators that they support, and they end up being dicks, Like, all the money that you guys donate on these streams, that money goes back into the channel. Like, I bought this whole computer because I want to stream more often, be more flexible. And that's not because, and I'm not going to make it like, oh, well, you guys, I bought a whole computer and you don't support me. No, fuck that. First off, I bought this computer with my money, And that's what I want to do. And the fact that you guys are donating, I'm just like, yo, what can I do to make these streams more enjoyable for my fans and my viewers? And long term, for the longevity and the growth of the channel. That's how it is. So it's just, I don't know, just the fact that you like Jared just donated $15, Austin just donated 12, Grant donated however much, Muhammad donated however much. Like, that stuff comes back. It's going to come back to y'all, whether it's better video quality or audio quality, or what I'm gonna start doing, since we're streaming more often, I'm gonna start doing some giveaways, because I want to give back to y'all. Like, y'all coming out here and you donating, well, I'm going to give y'all a chance to. So I haven't worked out the details, but we're going to be doing some giveaways. Whether it's like gift cards, or maybe if you want me to send you a game on Steam or something, we're going to work something out, because that's what we do around here. We don't sit here and be like, yo, hit these quotas and metrics, and that's all I do. Like, nah. Oh, $2 super chat from Austin. Here's another two for being fantabulous and wholesome. Ah, thank you, bro. I'm going to put that on my resume. When I come down to references, it's just going to be Roland. He said, Neo was quite a fantabulous and wholesome person. You see? I got all the people out there. But, yeah, like, for example, we weren't able to stream Banjo today. We weren't able to stream Banjo because of an issue, but I'm going to work to make it happen. Like, this thing, I'm going to make this work on my computer, and we're going to stream the whole game of Banjo-Kazooie. Like, we're going to get that happening. And if not, if I can't get this to work, then you know what we're going to do? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to buy a brand new capture card. Like, that's how it is. Because Grant over here donated mad money for me to play those games. What I'm going to do is just be like, sorry, man, I can't do it. So bad, so sad. No, man. Like, I owe it to y'all to do that. Come on. Oh, shit. Shout out to Grant with the $10 super chat. Thank you, bro. Are you going to play Cyberpunk, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Hell... That's a lot of games, bro. Hellblade 2, Impossible Fable Remake, and apparently The Witcher 3. By the way, do you want Sonic Adventure 3 to be developed? Okay, so all of those games I am going to play at some point, and I would love for them to do a proper Fable reboot. Fable, I think, has been missing too much in the gaming scene. Like, the last Fable game we got was, Fable 3, and that was almost 10 years ago. So it's been a minute. I would love to see that. And the second part, do you want Sonic Adventure 3 to be developed? If Sonic Team can get their shit together, yes. I would love for a proper reinvigoration of Sonic Adventure. All right. Marcus with the question about the podcast. How's that looking? I have to assemble the boys for the next stream. I'm not sure if it'll be this week because I know they have a lot of stuff going on. Like, for example, Danny... since a lot of the kids are home right now, he has to take care of them. So his schedule is kind of up in the air. Same thing for Rob, but I'm going to work to talk to them as far as setting a particular time. But it is going to happen, bro. You donated for that to happen. It's going to happen. Okay. Yeah, Last of Us 2. I know. We're not going to get into it. We're going to play it. All right, Austin. Take it easy, brother. Thank you for the super chats, man. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys haven't already, follow my boy Austin on Instagram, Roland_Graham. You know, he just puts out great content. He's a wholesome dude, and he does Twitch streams. So yeah, he's dope. Okay, so back to more questions. Let's see. Most YouTubers care more about themselves than making good videos. Yeah, honestly, this is the way I look at it. If a YouTuber has to go out there and spend like $1,000 on a camera, you know, all this money just to get their setup so they can make videos, that's not, you're not doing this for you. You're doing this because you want other people to look at you and be like, oh, they look good quality. What it comes down to at the end of the day is who you are as the person. You have to be willing to draw that individual in, because the visuals, I can tell you this for a fact, they only go so far, you know? Like, one person I really love, MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee, he records his videos in like with the Red Dragon, something like that, an insane camera. But you know what? He's got a lot of great content behind the quality. So I could still enjoy him, whether he was in 240p or 4K. I do admit, now that I have this 4K TV, I love watching him in 4K. But yeah, he's a great content creator, wholesome dude, you know? Like, there's tons of people I watch right now who are still recording with the same setup that they had 10 years ago. But I still subscribe to them. That's it, you know? There are people in this chat who I have known since I was in high school, y'all. Like, just put that into perspective. And we still cool. We still kicking it. Because that's, honestly, the older you get in life, that's how it is for some people. It's less about, you know, the fancy car you drive or what kind of clothes you wear or just this, that, and the third. It's less about showing off. It's more about who you can form the genuine bonds and connections with. That's what it's all about. So for some of you guys who are like younger in here and you're just worried about all that superficial stuff, like, oh, will my friends care about me if I don't have the latest iPhone or this, that, and the third? Trust me, those are not the friends that you want to have in life. I can guarantee you. The people you want to have in life are the people who you just have that instant connection with, and it's just so natural. And those are the people who are also going to put you in your place when you acting kind of shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy, like I say, he's my best friend, Tundex. If I start acting kind of weird, he gonna be like, yo, Chris, what we doing right now? Like, straight up, like, I want him to check me. And, you know, sometimes I'll push back against him like, oh, no, bro, but that's what it's all about. You need to have those people in your life. And if y'all need me to check you on something like, Neo, I just bought this $2,000 computer. I want this $800 graphics card. I don't think I need it. I'll be the person to check you. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Positive Gamer? That's the homie Dak. Shout out to him. He's also someone who I've known for almost 10 years. Very uplifting dude. I like the new PC you got. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, we got a 1999 super chat from Jared Gosnell. You don't need to do any giveaways. Your genuineness and honest take on games, movies, everything else is enough. You have entertained me through the late teens to late 20s. Just keep the content coming. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. But that's something I want to do. You know, I don't want to just stomp on what you just said, but I want to give back to people. Like, I want to be like, hey, you guys are awesome. You supported me in more ways than one. You know, like here's a giveaway, and I'm going to be giving out a game, you know? And for some people, that might be the game that they never knew that they wanted. I'll be like, hey, you know, because what I want to do one time is just be like, hey, no one here has played Persona 5. Well, we're going to do this giveaway, and whoever wins, I'm going to buy you a copy of Persona 5 Royal. Like, I want to do that. I just, like, hey, you have a Switch and you don't have money for games right now? You want Animal Crossing? Like, I want to be able to do that to someone just because, like, y'all have given back to me in so many ways that I just want to, like, give back a little more than just doing the YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for that, Jared. I appreciate it, bro. All right, so we got $5 from Jarrell28. Been on here since 07. Not many guys on here like you anymore. Really not much of a gaming community. Need that Hunt the Truth podcast, too. Ooh! This Jarrell just showed his age right there. He mentioned that he's been a subscriber since the old days. He's mentioned that there's not much of a community anymore, which is true. And we need the Hunt the Truth to come back. Yo, I'm trying to coordinate it with Tundex and Ryan. I'm trying. I'm really trying, man. It's just so hard as you get older to coordinate with everybody. But Tundex, as you guys know, he's a teacher. So he'll be going on summer break soon. So he'll probably have a lot more free time. And Ryan, I gotta hit him up. Like, we talk every day anyway. He was trolling in the stream. But I gotta do that. I'm gonna set that. You know what I've started doing here recently, guys? This is just something I've done to keep myself accountable. What I've been doing is it's so weird because you know how we have technology and you know how it's just so easy for us to put a reminder in our phone like, oh, hey, make sure to pick up dog food or something like that. What I've been doing here recently is I actually went out and I bought myself a notepad, just like a small little notepad, and I bought myself a nice set of pens. Nothing too crazy, but like more than I would spend on like a ballpoint, you know what I'm saying? And I just went and I've started writing down the things that I plan to do this week. And I just put them on my schedule. And one thing I like is because I look at that book and it just shows me off all the things I have to do. Whereas, you know, I have it on the phone and I have the reminders or whatever, but I'm just like, for me, I can't keep consistent with that. So I had to go old school. You know, it's weird in that sense. Like, I've gone down to writing ideas and stuff. Because with the phone, it's like, yeah, I have it in my reminders, but I can easily scroll to like Facebook and spend time on Facebook. Whereas if I write it down, I'm focusing on writing it down. It's weird, man. I don't know. Okay. Neo, who's going to win the streaming war? Honestly, the person who's going to win the streaming war is going to be the one who has the most attractive amount of content and the best price. Those have to work in tandem because you can have a lot of great content, but the price is going to be too high. Likewise, you can have something that's just so cheap, but nobody's want to subscribe to it. So right now, I still think that Netflix has the best bang for your buck because while they are losing a lot of content to like Disney Plus and Peacock, that's NBC's service, they still have the best all-around category of variety that exists for the vast majority of people. Like, there's gonna be some outliers like oh, I prefer all the classics on Disney Plus, and HBO is gonna have everything on the Snyder Cut. But if I'm being real, like Netflix, even though they keep raising their prices, they still attract a lot of new people. So it's just, I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Yo, Chaos Creator, you are this close to being blocked. This man talking about Uzumaki Chronicles. All right. So, shout out to y'all with all the nostalgia comments, man. I really do love it. I appreciate it, y'all. Bro, these home workouts are terrible. I miss the gym. Improved my life 100% with influences like Dragon Ball, Captain America. Hopefully it opens soon. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I miss the gym too. I've been missing the gym since I haven't been able to go to the gym. So we're going on 2 months, almost 2.5 months. And it's been tough. It really has. Because when lifting has honestly made me a better person. And not for the reasons that you see on social media. Because if you look at me on social media, you see like, oh, this guy's he's gotten some gains. Oh, that's great. But that's just it. I posted to inspire people, saying, hey, what I did is very possible. That's why I put the before and after photos to motivate you guys, because you guys knew where I came from, where I started. I'm not just this random dude that you're seeing on social media. Like, I've literally been there. I've been that. I've been skinny fat. You know, I've had man titties, all that, and I was able to work, but it's a work in progress. You have to challenge yourself throughout the years, and it's going to take years. But I loved it, just like the thrill of progression and hitting these numbers and these goals. And oh man, I miss the gym. Okay. All right, let's answer some more questions. Getting more donations than that one chick who complained about not getting anything for an hour. That's genuine attitude. That's what a genuine attitude gets someone. Keep it up, Neo. Well, thank you, Ferris, man. You were dope ass dude. All the compliments, Persona 4 Golden, great, bro. Yeah, that's something else. I see, like, a lot of these, I ain't trying to be sexist, but a lot of these Twitch girls, these e-girls and stuff like that, it just kills me. Like, you're over here complaining and begging all this shit. Like, get a motherfucking job. I'm sorry. You know, like, The Last of Us 2 has the best graphics of this generation. It does look pretty. I will say that. The last great Sonic game was Sonic Mania, Generations and Colors. Yeah, but Sonic Mania really wasn't a good Sonic game. I mean, it was not a game made by Sonic Team, so I can't really say it's a great Sonic game. It's made by fans, and Sega just happened to pick it up, you know? Sonic Team is just... They gave us Sonic Forces. They gave us Sonic Flop World. All right. Neo, would you ever do a podcast with any of the YouTubers like Spawn Wave? Yeah, I've done some podcasts in the past. I've done a Weapon Wheel podcast. I've been on there a few times. I need to go back soon. I just got to hit up BG. He said I'm always welcome. Who else have I done podcasts with in the past? I've done a couple like solo video discussions with some YouTubers here. Like, if Maddie is still watching Valkyrian24, we did a video like 7 years ago. But podcast? Yeah, people have wanted me to appear on like the Spawn Wave channel. People have wanted me to appear on Review Tech USA. Honestly, guys, what that comes down to is you hitting them up and saying, hey, for your next podcast, can you bring on such and such? Because I could message them and say, hey, put me on. But I'd much rather you guys do it, because I feel like if enough of you do it, they'll just take notice rather than me saying, I want to be on your show, you know? So that's the reason why. But I'm always down to collab. Let's see. Oh, we got a super chat. Oh, we have a $10 super chat from RJ. Thank you so much for that, good sir, or madam, or whatever you prefer to identify as. Did I put the PC together already? Yes, I did. I set up my PC, like, literally, guys, from me opening the box to setting it up took about maybe like 10 minutes max. Literally. I shit you not. So it's a pre-built machine, as you guys know. I literally just plugged it in. I did the installation. It took less than 5 minutes, and then I was into the operating system. And now, shutting down the computer, back into the operating system, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, man. My old computer, yo, you guys don't even want to know. My old computer, literally, from when I turned it on to actually getting into the desktop and actually working and not loading and anything like that. Oh, that was my water. Probably about a good, if I'm being optimistic, 10 minutes. Give or take. Like, I literally would have to turn it on. Then I have some time. I'll just go to the bathroom real quick. Come back in here. I'll sign in and just load. And yeah, it was... I mean, honestly, it's because I didn't really use my computer much. I only used my computer when I was streaming. And, you know, I have a MacBook right there. So if I need to, you know, type something up or check YouTube or whatever, I use that. But I wanted to get a proper desktop because it's been almost 10 years. It's been 9 years. And I have you guys to thank for that, because since I've been doing more of these streams, I'm just like, I don't want to wait to stream to the subs. They deserve better. And it's a more powerful machine, so I can do a lot more with the stream. So I can do these type of webcams. And am I streaming in 1080p right now? I should be streaming in 1080p right now. That's something I couldn't do before because my PC didn't allow me to stream in 1080p. But yeah, I'm streaming in full HD now. I know it's not 4K, but yeah, I'm streaming in 1080p. I can do 60 frames if I wanted to, but my C920 only does 1080p 30. And once I get the Logitech Brio camera, I'm waiting for it to get back in stock. I'll be able to do, I think, 60 frames at 1080p. It does 4K, but I'd rather just do 1080p 60. And yeah, we can stream more PC games without my thing sounding like a jet engine. So yeah, man, my old computer, it was okay. When I had my computer in 2011, it was considered an above mid-range machine. So it wasn't high end, it wasn't cheap, it was just above mid-grade. So I was able to play a lot of games at, 1080p. The newer ones, they were like more like 40, 50 frames per second, nothing crazy. I had to turn down some settings. And it just, it was one of those machines. I bought it when pre-built was, it had a bad reputation. Pre-built now is much better by comparison. Especially if you buy from a company like Micro Center, because literally the parts that they buy, yeah, you'll be good if you want to upgrade. But yeah, I put the PC together, just turning it on, my friend. And we got another $5 super chat from Grant, stream boss. Snyder Cut, watch the stream. Last good Sonic was Mania Generations and Colors. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Snyder Cut. I am. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, y'all. I'm gonna do it. I want to see if it's worth all the hype. Release the Snyder Cut. But yeah, my PC, it aged terribly. I mean, I could have got an SSD and it would have sped things along, but I didn't want to put an SSD in like a jalopy, you know what I'm saying? Am I getting Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition? Yes, I am. It should be coming next week because, the shipping delay. Am I bulking, cutting, or just maintaining right now? To be honest, Zach, I'm just all over the place, man. Like 1 week I'm bulking, I'm eating a lot of food because I feel like those home workouts. And then next week I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, I'm looking kind of pudgy. So I cut down a bit. And then there are other days where I'm just like, Like, for example, today's my rest day. I had my first meal at 5-ish. I had my first meal before the stream. And I had eggs and some nice organic bacon. And that was it, Like, I'm low carb right now, so I'm not really in a rush to, like, eat like crazy. And since I'm not working, okay, so I look at it like this. For me, I increase the calories if I'm, if I have like strength goals I want to hit. So if I want to go into the gym tomorrow and deadlift 600 pounds, I need to fuel up, So I need to get a lot of food in my system, and it needs to go and last me throughout the week. But if I'm not doing anything, if I'm doing a home workout, like I can get away with at maintenance or above maintenance, a little below maintenance. So yeah, I don't really have a set plan. I'm just not eating like shit 24/7. Like yesterday, for example, I had a cheat day. But it wasn't really a cheat day. It was more of a cheat meal. We went to this place. Any of y'all live in New York? Like specifically like the Hudson Valley type area? Maybe people who live in like the Bronx. Y'all know Yonkers? Y'all know Yonkers, New York? I just want to see how far this shit is going, because I know there's like 63. One of y'all has to know Yonkers. Let's see. Oh, we got some super chats. All right. So, Mohammed's trying to take his throne back. Mohammed with the super chat right here. Oh, damn it. Why did this turn off? Favorite Yakuza game and why? Bro, you deserve everything you get. Your content's very good, and you seem like a very genuine person. Love your content for years. Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. My favorite Yakuza game. Okay, so again, this is kind of rough. It's like Persona. I have a lot of games that I love, and then I have a lot of games that I think are the best. My favorite Yakuza game is Yakuza 5. I love the story in Yakuza 5. I think it's like it wraps everything up. It's fantastic. The game that I just, like, I hold to such a high degree for is Yakuza 0. Because that, for me, is, like, the best way to do a prequel next to, Better Call Saul. And it's honestly one Yakuza game I can recommend to everybody because it's on PS4, it's on PC, and now it's on Xbox One Game Pass. Then you have like a GOAT, like Yakuza 2. Now they got Yakuza Kiwami 2. Woo! So for me, it's like those three games. It goes back and forth between all three of them. So we have a $5 super chat from Roosevelt 716. Oh, 716. That's my birthday. July 16, 112. It's sad to see what Sonic Team has become. There are like 2 people there from the original Sonic Team. Wow, that's actually sad. Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of like Rare. You know how Rare nowadays, there's not a lot of people from the original Rare era at Microsoft Rare. So, yeah. Let's see where some of y'all people are from. Okay, so Jin's over here in Queens. You're from Alberta. Yeah. Mohammed's currency is Norwegian. So Norwegian krona. I did the conversion, so I know how much. Yes, yo. See, there's that Yakuza love. That's what I love to see. I'm among my people right now. I'm among my people. Yakuza 0 is dope. Yeah, Kiwami 2 story is epic. Hey, okay, Luke knows. All right, so Luke, in Yonkers, New York, there's this place right on Central Park Avenue. If you're that familiar, on Central Park Avenue, it opened up. It's right when it's right near 87 going towards the city. It's called Sloppy Joe's, right? It's like it used to be a food truck, but they got their own little spot. And oh, we have a new subscriber, Anime Lover Haven. Shout out to you. It's called Sloppy Joe's, right? And it's like, yo, if you're ever up here, man, if you're ever in Yonkers and you just need like a quick little bite to eat, a dirty bite to eat, mind you, go to this place called Sloppy Joe's. Yo, they got these bomb-ass burgers and fries, and it's good prices too, man. Good prices. Hey, Green Bay, what's up? Shout out to you. Y'all got a dope-ass football team. Shout out to everybody. We got some Texas in the house. We got Canada, South Carolina, Cincinnati, Ohio. Man, once this whole thing is situated, I really need to take a tour around the states because I need to do more subscriber meetups, man. I really do. Because like it seems like I got a good amount of people everywhere. Like when I go to Texas, Cali, Florida, New York, there's a lot of people everywhere. And I'd be surprised. There's a bunch of people who are just like, yo, you got to come down to like fucking Minnesota, man. I was like, Minnesota, word? He's like, yeah, man, there's a bunch of people here who might like you. So, yeah. All right, let's answer some more questions. Okay. Oh, Rochester, New York? Hey, my boy's from Rochester. I go up to, not so much now since he moved, but he's going back up to Buffalo soon. I went up to Buffalo a lot because my boy, he lives there, and I always loved just going to the campus, UB. And Buffalo in general has got some good eats. And it's so close to Canada, too. Ooh. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, though. Kiwami 1 is a very rough game. I can't recommend that game to a lot of people. I'm sorry. Like, I love Yakuza. But the first one is very rough. Arkansas in the house. I want you to sign my Persona 5 Steelbook case. Yo, I'm down. I have a terrible signature, but I'm down to sign it, you know? I'm going to work on my signature. Oh, we got Brooklyn in the house. What up? Maryland, hey, let's go. Come to Norway. I need to. Okay, so. On the updated graphics is really dope, and I'm glad they did more than just a simple remaster for Xenoblade 1. Yeah, man. Honestly, Xenoblade 1 looks more like a remake than a remaster. If it's not a remake entirely, it's a definitive remaster, like the bar for a remaster. Okay, what is the next game you're looking forward to the most? The next game coming out, well, hopefully none of them get delayed, but Cyberpunk is like my most anticipated game for the rest of the year. Before that, The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima. What else is coming out? Like, if I'm being real, what else is coming out? Ugh, we got that Avengers game, I guess. Hey, Pierre, what's up, brother? Ooh, $5 super chat. Thank you, Concept. Favorite YouTuber, been a fan since the Boycott Tsunami video in 2008. Yeah, I didn't say Boycott Tsunami. What would you like to see in the next mainline Persona game? Oh, that's funny. Somebody actually, someone donated for us to talk about that earlier, too. So, for those who were just tuning in and didn't hear that Persona talk, for the next Persona game, I would honestly love for them to go ahead and change the setting from a high school setting to like an adult workplace. So it doesn't have to be something set in an office, but something dealing with adults in their day-to-day lives, similar to the high school thing, but it adds a new dimension entirely. That's something I would love for them to focus on, and I think would be really cool. Oh, you want to know something I just noticed? My room, when I stream, and my old PC was on for a while, it used to get really hot in here. But since this stream started, it is nice, freaking cool. So this PC is already paying for itself. Because I don't know if you go peep that last stream. Your boy was sweating. Man. It was not a good look. But yeah, so for the next mainline game, I'd love for them to be in an adult setting. Because I think it would be really great to see like what struggles adults go through. Not necessarily saying that the high school cast didn't go through stuff, but I think it'd be different, you know? And I mean, if you do another game in high school, that's getting repetitive. The reason why Persona 5 was okay was because they finally took that leap towards next generation, you know? So I'm currently working on a fantasy action comic. Would you be willing to check it out if I send the link? Yeah, sure. Every now and then people send things to my email of stuff, and I can't promise I always get a chance to read it, but if you mention it on the stream and you mention like, hey, I was on the stream, I sent you this, then let me know. The email is realneogamespark@gmail.com. So if you want to send me stuff to look through, if you just have any like questions about, YouTube, like anything like that, you can send it to that email. Or if, let's say, for example, you have like you work for a company and you want to like send me a product to review and check out, because I do work with some companies like Satisfy. They send me stuff, I review it. So if you have like, hey, we have this gaming PC chair which I'm in need of, and you want to get your affiliate thing going on, then yeah, sure. So yeah, just send it over, sure. Roosevelt back at it again with a $2 super chat. What is your favorite Final Fantasy game? Mine is 10 and 7. Well, sir, you said 1. But if I'm being real, my favorite one, Final Fantasy 9. Right after that, or competing, is Final Fantasy 6. And the reason why I say they're the same is because you can flip the 6 and the 9. You see, it's big brain time now. Other than that, I loved a lot of other games in the series, man. 12 is like, I know the black sheep in the series, but it's getting a lot of love recently. 12 is cool. 10, of course, you can't go wrong with 10. 7, classic. Like the thing about the Final Fantasy series is, with the exception of a few games, they're very consistent, Let's see some more stuff. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm is in fact Neo's favorite game of all time. Just kidding. Yo, the first Storm game, hey, I ain't gonna lie, like I was playing it on the Switch like a year ago, 2 years ago when it came out. It still holds up. It's still a pretty game. Yo, that story mode was some dog shit doo-doo though. And the fact that it was the only Storm game that had jutsu clashes, man. Hey, Harvey Dude 93 with the $24.99 super chat. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. Hey Neo, I think you're an awesome creator. I hope you make videos on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition because I assume you said I'm here from your Xenoblade 2 videos that you went hating on the games and praising it. Yeah, I did. Y'all know this. It was kind of like a 180. But yes, I will be doing a lot of content here on the channel for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So you guys can expect an unboxing video. You can expect a day one stream of the game. I'm going to be streaming it from the beginning. So for those of you guys who are curious on the fence, like, I don't know if I could really like this, then you can see what the game is about. Mind you, it's a JRPG, so, the beginnings are not that interesting. But yeah, I'll do like videos saying, hey, should you pick this up if you've never played Xenoblade or if you only played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So yeah, I've got a lot of Xenoblade stuff coming to the channel, y'all. Oh, what do I think about the new Samurai Jack game? I really haven't looked much into it. Have they put more footage? I know I saw it when they announced it. The next Persona game should be in a college setting. That's the next step up. If we can't get adults, we can get college students. Oh, Grant back at it with the $5 super chat. I've been saying you got to do a weekend Neo Game Spark Live meetup and hang out in Minnesota. Yeah, you were the one who said Minnesota. That's why I brought it up. Yeah. I would be down for that. It's just there's so many logistics that are involved with doing like a statewide tour. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would necessarily be like a tour consecutively. Like we go here and then we go there and then we go somewhere else. I don't think it would be like that. I'd probably just be like, okay, I'm going here. We're gonna do this meetup, and then a few months later I go somewhere else, and that sort of thing. Okay, so oh man, y'all are just amazing. Y'all are amazing, seriously. So we got a lot of questions. Again, like I said, I'm trying my best. What's the most consistently bad game series? Well, that's very controversial, sir. Do you want me to be negative? Consistently bad? Well, it comes down to, if we're talking about there's difference because a lot of people think Call of Duty is a bad game series. Call of Duty is not a bad game series. It isn't. With the exception of maybe 1 or 2 entries, they're all high quality games, you know? It just comes down to you getting tired of playing them every single year. But if we're talking about consistently bad, well, I mean, what kind of consistently bad series keeps coming out? You know, like they've got to like stop making money eventually. I mean, because I don't even want to say like because a lot of people like to say things like Earth Defense Force is a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's just a budget game. You know what I'm saying? So of course it's not gonna have like the best visuals in the world. Honestly, I don't have an answer for that, bro. Consistently bad. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna step on some toes, but Sonic the Hedgehog, it's been consistently bad for almost a decade. You know, the last great game was Sonic Generations. And since then, Sonic Mania, that's one, but, you know, that's a fans made that. Oh, man. Do I watch Call of Duty League? No, I don't really get too involved in the competitive side of things for games. Every now and then I'll watch, like, if something big is happening in the FGC, I'll tune in. And I watch EVO every year. But I don't really, damn, y'all, come on, man. Y'all are killing me. I can't. Dude, y'all gonna pay for this PC by the end of the stream. Oh, man. Seriously, thank you, guys. Man. I don't know. I can't thank y'all enough. It's just, like, stuff like this is dope. So we have a $5 super chat from Jazzy. Sup, Qmon. Oh, boy. Sup, Qmon 2. What do you think of these ignorant dudes saying that SMT5 and Bayonetta 3 are canceled? They probably didn't support previous entries. Well, I'll say this much. I think it's more tongue-in-cheek when people mention those things. Like, for example, I said that Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't coming out till 2025 for the longest time because it was taking a long time. I don't think those games are canceled. I just think that they were announced way too prematurely. Like, Bayonetta 3, we're going on 3 years with no gameplay. Shin Megami Tensei 5, we're almost 3.5 years with no gameplay, no images, nothing. So I think it's just an ongoing joke. I don't think people actually believe it. Yo, y'all be, oh my God. Guys. Yo, y'all are just killing it right now. My God. Like, man, y'all are the best. Y'all the best. Yo, what the fuck, man? I can't even answer questions. Y'all are killing me here. Oh, God. Okay, I gotta answer these questions. I gotta keep it moving, y'all. So I don't think they're really that serious, Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? They're just poking fun at the memes. It's just an ongoing joke. But I understand where you're coming from. But then again, bro, realize it's been 3 years. It's a long time. Okay. Ubisoft games stay consistently mid. Yeah. They're all becoming cookie cutter now. I mean, I bought Odyssey. Apparently that's like one of the better Ubisoft games as of late, but I didn't even know there was a difference between Ghost Recon Wildlands and Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I thought the Breakpoint was an expansion, but it was like, nah, fam. They're like 4 years apart. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, God. Mohammed back at it with the 22 Norwegian Krona. Rank the Uncharted games. Okay. So the thing about Uncharted is that there's fundamentally no one bad Uncharted game. There's just ones that aren't as good. You know what I'm saying? So if we're starting at the bottom. So bottom of the list, I would say Uncharted 1. I would say Uncharted 1 just because it's the oldest. It hasn't aged the best. I mean, you can still play it. It's fundamentally good, but it's not, anything crazy. Above that, I would have to say Uncharted 3 just because I think that, they went a little bit too far as the Indiana Jones like homages. They went way too far, and I wasn't really a fan of the villain in that one. So Uncharted 3 would be number whatever is on the list. So Uncharted 1's at the bottom. Uncharted 3. Above that, I would say Uncharted Golden Abyss. That was actually surprisingly a really good Vita game. Above that, I would put Lost Legacy just because I love Chloe. I love her. She's my bae. And then we start getting into like the really good territory here. So this is where it goes back and forth. But I would have to say that Uncharted 4 is going to be number 2. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining. Uncharted 4 is going to be number 2 on the list. And then number 1, of course, is going to be Uncharted 2. But I would have to say 4 is like the best gameplay in the series. I just feel like 2 had like the better story from beginning to end. 4 kind of not retcon, but it kind of expanded upon things that we really didn't need to see as expanded upon. But the ending for 4 was epic. All right. Perhaps something with a blue hedgehog. Yes. Yeah, Torna is excellent. It's an excellent expansion. Torna is one of the best expansions you can ever buy. Have you heard of a guy on Twitter called Scruffy Turtles? He made art of the Persona 5 called Adult Confidant, where the adult confidants are teens and the Phantom Thieves. And wow, that's interesting. College Persona is called Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Don't you dare. No. No. Are you planning on uploading any content to your second channel, Neo GameSpark 2? Honestly, well, here's the thing. My second channel was kind of like, it started as my backup channel, just in case this channel got deleted, because, back in YouTube, copyright and all that. And then it evolved into me just doing gaming discussions and some gameplay streams go up there. Honestly, right now, I don't know what to do with it. So I leave it there, and I'll have to think, Let's see. So Shadow of the Colossus being rebuilt from the ground up is just a remaster? Strange. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's a full-blown remake, but a lot of people, for some reason, because Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition doesn't look 100% different, they think it's just a remaster, but it's not. It's a remake. Look at the detail that they look so different by comparison. Like, come on. Let's see. Oh god, Harvey Dude 93 with the $24.99 super chat. Bless the chat if you think Neo is being dope as fuck. Yo, shout out to you. Thank you. Okay, consistently bad Assassin's Creed. No, it's not. It's not consistently bad. What you talking about, fam? Okay. $24.99 super chat from Asbel on 100. Some money to move Vinland Saga up your list of things to go through. Yeah, you said it was on Hulu, right? I got to. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'll put it up on the 4K TV, even though it's not 4K. But thank you, Asbel. Appreciate you, brother. And we will be resuming the Final Fantasy streams probably. Yo, guys, at this point, I'm about to be streaming every day this week, man. Because this was supposed to be the Banjo stream, but it ended up being this, because of technical difficulties. And we got to get through Banjo, and we got to get through Final Fantasy. Damn, we about to be streaming. We're not streaming Thursday and Saturday next week, but we might be streaming like practically every day. I'm just being real about y'all. There's a lot of stuff we got to get through. Damn. But it's fun because I would not be doing this if I wasn't having fun with you guys. Let's see. Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, and 3 were bad. No, I wouldn't say the first 3 Final Fantasy games were terrible. Just old. $10 super chat from Fostings1. Here's towards the PC. Thank you to you, brother. Appreciate it. Oh, I just had some peeking right there with my mic. I'm sorry, y'all. And let's see, $5 super chat from Grant. Oh, Grant. Yo, Grant. Y'all are really, if I had that stream boss thing up in the chat, it'd be going back and forth like who's on top. I don't know it's either Grant, Harvey, or Mohammed. One of y'all is the stream boss. I don't know. Let me see if I can add that. Is there like an option here? There's like a stream boss. Oh, here it is, stream boss. Let's see. It says Kevin there. Kevin. Yeah, I have no idea how this works. But yeah, apparently this is like a game you can play with your subscribers, They can actually become stream bosses. That's interesting. I'll look into all this later, but $5 from Grant. Learn competitive Smash Melee and play Melee net play on Dolphin Emulator. Super easy to learn. It's easy, fun, and you can learn to play it like Halo 2. You see, I would, Grant, but for me right now is I have a lot of games to get through in my backlog, so I can't really sit down and play something too competitively. You know what I'm saying? Because it's either kind of like one or the other. $1.99 from Ferris. We all know why Chloe is his bae. Listen. We all know why. Okay, so I'm trying to see, what is this? It says Kevin. I don't know who Kevin is, so I'll figure the stream boss out later. Okay. So, damn, Harvey is trying to be the stream boss. This man, yo. Hey, Neo, will you stream Switch games? And if so, can I add you as a friend on the Switch so we can play together sometime? If cool, yeah. Yeah, you can add me on the Switch, bro. I mean, I don't really play too many Switch games online like that, so that's why I'm kind of hesitant on people adding me to the Switch, because every now and then I'll play Mario Kart or Splatoon, but I'm terrible. I'm terrible at those games. But yeah, if you I don't know, if you follow me on Twitter, just DM me and I'll give you my Switch code. In fact, you know what? Man, I'm gonna get my Switch out for y'all right now. Okay, y'all. Oh man, I have not used my Switch in a while. So here's my bad boy. Ooh, y'all know the vibe. What game am I playing right now, y'all? What game? What game? What game? The OG fans. What game is this? Y'all know nothing about this. New age people. Y'all ain't know nothing about this. What game is this, y'all? What game is it? What game is it, y'all? But yeah. I mean, I think my list might be full, so I'm not sure. But I'll post this on stream. Yeah, I'm playing the Ace Attorney, but which one? Which one am I playing? We're all the fans. We're all the fans here. Which one is it? Yeah, everyone's saying Ace Attorney, but which one? Yeah, this is what I usually play when I'm in bed. Veda, call this. Well, that does really roll off the tongue, Jin. Streaming every day in June. Damn, everyone's saying it's Ace Attorney, but y'all ain't saying the one. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so here's my Switch code. Can't really see it on stream, but there you go. I'll just leave it. It's 48 05 92 21 64 19. I'll add this right now. I'll type this in the chat right now, y'all. Damn, y'all are all wrong. It's the first game. Damn, it's the first game. The extra episode thing that they added. Damn, y'all are over here like what? But yeah, I'll type my Switch thing in the chat. Like, mind you, it's not gonna okay, so your top hat? Okay, I got you, bro. It's not gonna be, like I said, some of it might be full, so I'll have to clear out space. And like I'm saying, if I do, damn, how do y'all send that shit mad quick? I need to start making some of y'all mods, because I need to start making y'all mods. That's what I need to do. So I just sent it right there. It's in the chat. It's right there. So if you want to add me on the Switch, feel free. I can't guarantee. Like I said, I'll accept everybody. My list might be full. And if I do remove you on the Switch, don't take it as like hard feelings. But when I'm trying to clear up space, if I see that you haven't been online for like over a year or two, I might have to remove you. And if you don't put any of your games public, that's kind of, for me, it's just like, yo, what's going on here, you know? So that's the main reason. Again, I don't do it to be mean or because we have like bad blood or something. I'm just, you know. So yeah, send the request. I'll go through my list again, but yeah. But to answer your question, I think I should start streaming some more Switch games. Like I'm gonna do Xenoblade. I'll play some of that. I think it'd be cool if we just do community games on Switch. Like what games? Oh, you know what we need to stream together? We need to stream the Jackbox Party Pack. How many of y'all know about that Jackbox greatness? Ooh, some of y'all in the chat might know about that. That's what we need to stream. That is a fun game where everybody here can play. You guys don't need to own the game console or the game itself. All you need to have is like a smartphone, or if you don't have a smartphone, you can play in a browser. And we can play like that. It's so much fun. It's so much fun with a group of friends. And yeah, I am still. I'm gonna keep streaming until literally my jaw starts hurting like it did last Monday. Oh wow, so you saying I'm like the Santa Claus of the community, Ferris? Is that what you're saying, bro? This nigga Santa Claus. Yeah. So yo, some of y'all know about the Jackbox Party Pack in here. We gonna play it. But yeah, shout out to all the super chats, y'all, and shout out to all the other people too, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and answer questions. Like I said, if I don't answer it, keep on messaging it. I'm gonna get to it. Talk about the Snyder Cut since you hated BVS. I'm actually going to do a video on the Snyder Cut just because I talked about Justice League before. So yeah. Have you played Neo or Neo 2? Thinking about playing those at some point. I haven't. To be honest, outside of Bloodborne and the original Dark Souls, I don't really play too many of the Souls series. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't touched Sekiro. I haven't touched games that are like Souls. I've heard good things about Neo, though. Assassin's Creed is inconsistently average. Jesus. Well, I mean, if I'm being real, the last one I played was Syndicate, and that was like 4 years ago, and I just got Odyssey, so we'll see. But yeah, they're coming out with a Vikings one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, you know what really kind of pisses me off about this whole remake versus remaster? And I'm just like, it doesn't matter what the particular game's disambiguation is. Is the game good? Are they putting in effort? That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all the content they're putting into this game. They're giving you a brand new epilogue section that's like, what, 15 to 20 hours of new content, something like that. They're going back and they're actually making a lot of quality of life improvements and adjustments. But because it's not a full remake, it's not worth money. Like, gaming community can be so dumb sometimes, you know? That doesn't matter. Just play games. That's what we're here. We all about gaming here, people. We all about gaming. Or at least I try to game when my backlog isn't growing. We got to get through Breath of the Wild. Yeah, we do. We got to get through that DLC. I just bought the DLC not too long ago. Well, technically like 2-3 months ago. So it's been a while. Yeah, with the 13 trilogy, it's like the first game, like I said this before, I liked it when it first came out. I really enjoyed it. Then I tried doing a second playthrough, and that's when, I started to see the guy behind the curtain. I was like, wait a minute, I've been bamboozled. Like, something happened. And I realized, like, it literally just, I got so enamored in the hype behind Final Fantasy 13 being like the first, next gen Final Fantasy game, and like the PS3, all that. So I excused a lot of flaws on my first playthrough. The fact that it took over 30 hours for you to actually get into the competent battle system. Like, no. So I played through the sequel. It did not grab my attention as much, even though it was a little better. But the whole aspects of time travel and all that was kind of wonky. I heard the third game was like really good, but I just couldn't be asked to continue investing time in that universe, So it's just like, whatever. Oh, the story wasn't that great? Oh, man. Which PS4 do you have? I have the Spider-Man PlayStation 4 Pro, which is actually right there. It's on my bed because I was moving stuff around. I've had that since Spider-Man came out. And speaking of Spider-Man, I need to go back and play through the DLC because I want to test out the HDR. Okay, so keep scrolling. Joy-Con boys. Shout out to Etika. Rest in peace, man. I had to get out of the house because your parents were arguing. Yeah, sometimes you need to do that, bro. Sometimes, honestly, like, one thing I recommend for a lot of people that's really helped me the older I've gotten is just because you have, like, let's say, for example, like, if you're going through some stuff and you think that you just need to be alone in your room or something and you'll be okay, sometimes that's okay. But I recommend just getting out there, and if you have access to like a park or a place you can walk, just walk by yourself. Take a deep breath. Maybe if you need to listen to a little music, do that. But just go and just like walking will just clear your mind about a lot of things. It's just one of the things I do to help keep me sane. Yeah, Jackbox is dope. It's so good, y'all. I'm going to actually buy that so we can stream it. Quiplash! Yes, Quiplash. If y'all haven't played Quiplash, oh my god. But the only problem is like it only allows 8, I think it's 8 players at a time or 6 players, one of the two. So if we're streaming a lot of people right here, not everyone's going to get a chance for one round, but we will be doing it multiple rounds. So that'll be the benefit. Am I going to play BioShock Switch? Yo, I'm tempted. I mean, guys, I own BioShock on the 360, the PS3, PC, PS4. Mind you, I didn't pay full price for any of those versions at all. But I'm tempted to get that Switch. I mean, I'm not really playing portable stuff right now because it's quarantine. But I want to see what it... Like, my whole thought process with some Switch games is I want to see what it'll run like, you know? Like, do they even have any videos yet? I don't think so. Yeah, it was fun, Pierre. I saw you on a couple of those rounds, bro. What's up, video game lover? How you doing? Yeah, we did that video. Maddie. See, you remember that? I've known this dude, Maddie. I think I actually met you through my fan page. You were posting stuff because I think I just picked up Enslaved Odyssey of the West for $5 on 360, and you were like, "Yo, that's a dope ass game, bro." And we were just having a back and forth, and I was like, "Oh, this dude is kind of cool." So I remember I friended you on your Facebook, and we got to talking like that. Dude, that was 8 years ago. What the fuck? Oh man, that Maddie like is legit one of the coolest dudes out there. Like when I like a lot of all y'all are cool peoples. You know that. Like you rock with me, I rock with y'all. That's how it is. So I will take some time to shout out the cool people in the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, Avanti. I don't know if he's still here, but Avanti is a dope ass artist. Like you be seeing him on Instagram and all that stuff. He be doing some cool work. You know, I would shout out those type of people because I'm like, yo, these are my people. Go flex with them. Like that's what I do. And Maddie is one of those dudes. He's a dope ass photographer down under in Australia, and he's someone who I like consider one of my closest friends on here. You know, we just talk about everything, and that's how it is. Like it's just I don't know. People got a hard time like shouting out their homies in their clique. Like you don't want them to succeed. Like we benefit when we are able to eat and break bread together. That's what we do. Your dog is breathing kind of fast, not super fast, but mild. Is your dog okay? Well, is it hot in your area? Because Nugget does that all the time. Nobody knows what a full remake is, to be honest, Wi-Fi. Nobody. It's just Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Nintendo never uses remake or remaster in their titles. Exactly. You know? Is it hot where you're at? Dogs breathe through. Yeah, I just answered that. That's true. Do 3 DC... Wait, Neo. Do 3 DC, 3 Marvel Heroes to have a AAA game. Which one would you want? Okay. So, for DC, I would love for them to... Okay, first off, I want a proper Superman game. It's possible. Don't tell me it's not. I would love for them to do a Superman game. I would love for a Nightwing title that's like just straight beat 'em up. I think that'd be great. If I'm being real, I feel like at least video game wise, Marvel has a lot more interesting heroes to make games out of. Like Daredevil, for example. Like this is my Daredevil pitch. You know, you have the Daredevil game where you play as Matt Murdock and you do the whole crime fighting thing by night, but by day you play as you know, like lawyer Matt Murdock, and you have to go and you have to solve crimes and you have to examine cases and do things like that. I think that'd be really interesting. In addition to that, what else do I like outside of Daredevil? A great Punisher game, like a nice gritty R-rated Punisher, a mature rated Punisher game. Would love that. Let's see who else. Honestly, like a Black Widow and Hawkeye team up type of game set in the style of like Splinter Cell would be really cool. Okay. Lightning said destiny is destiny. What does that mean? I have no idea. Destiny is destiny. Is she saying like your destiny is your destiny, you can't change it, or what? Hey Neo, do you sometimes ever feel like deep down you still want to be a child, act like a child again? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, listen. Every adult just wishes we can go back to a time where, we didn't have to pay bills and we didn't have to just have all the responsibilities of life and just the carefreeness of being a kid, and your only responsibilities were really like going to school, getting good grades, coming home, and that was it. Staying out of trouble. It was a good time. It really was. And just so much of your formative years, like the things that you were into, affected you in so many ways. I do miss it on some level, but I wouldn't trade what I've been doing in the past couple of years for that, because I feel like it's just a part of life. It's just one stage, So while I do miss when I was 16 years old and I just started YouTube and like all the things like in that era, I also wouldn't give up what I'm doing now. Like, for example, right now, I'm only able to do what I'm doing right now because of what I did back then. So I wouldn't be able to really be talking to y'all and all that stuff. And I will say this, on some level, having more responsibility grants you more freedom, if that makes sense, as being an adult. There's so much more stuff we can do now than we could before. And that's one of the more interesting aspects about growing up. Okay, so we've got some super chats right here. So we've got we got a few right here. So we got the $5 super chat from, why is this thing not popping up? Dang it. Sorry, super chats things ain't popping up. So we have the $5 super chat from, it doesn't say the username here at all. We have the $5 super chat from Grant. Favorite Halo game? Follow on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, I can definitely follow you on Twitter and Instagram. I think I remember your name, so if I see it pop up, I'll just follow again. Favorite Halo game? Honestly, y'all be asking these favorite games too often. My favorite Halo is probably going to be Halo 2. I just love the story of Halo 2. The game that I played the most, though, was Halo Reach. Ironically, because I played a lot of Firefight. I was into the competitive scene a little bit. I was terrible by most accounts, but Halo 2 is like my favorite for the story. Halo Reach is what I played a lot of, though. So we got Mohammed with the 22 Norwegian Krona. Favorite GameCube game of all time? Ooh, that's definitely got to be Wind Waker. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. There's just so many great GameCube games, though, A lot. So we have a $2 Australian super chat from Valkian24. Bro, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Hey, man, I got you. You know how it is. We bros. That's how it is. All right. And we have a $10 super chat from Artsy Avanti. Thank you so much for the shout out. That means a whole lot. I've always looked up to you since 2009. I'd love to contribute a fan art for you in the future. Yeah, bro. Honestly, I'm down for that. Shoot. But the thing is, like, contribute a fan art. That's great. But I want to compensate you for that because that's what you do, and I appreciate the love, but I want to compensate you for it because I know how it is as a person who creates content, but I want to support the people who create content for me so they can keep creating content. That's how it is. It's like a circle, it's like, I'm not that type of person where I just take it and I say, that's it, like, oh, exposure. No, I want to thank you for the time you put into it. Like, first off, the fact that you want to do that for me, that's a big deal. But I want to make sure you're compensated just so you can keep doing stuff in the future. And that's another example how I hate how all these people out here, like I go on a rant because I hate all these scumbag people. I hate people who are just like, yo, I want someone to commission something for me. And they're just like, okay, I'll do this. And they say, okay, what are you into? And they're like, oh, this, and this. And they're like, okay, so this is what it's going to cost. And they're just like, oh, you want me to pay you for it? No. I can retweet you. I'll give you exposure. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, like, people are like that. I've never been like that. I'm like, yo, if you're going to make me a profile picture or something cool like that, like, there's just a lot. Like, if I'm giving you some, well, you know what? I'll DM you later as far as the details are concerned. Because I have a particular style because I'd like a new profile picture and everything. But I'll DM you the details later. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, what up, Anthony? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh, Danix. Take it easy, bro. Thank you so much for coming, man. Appreciate it. One of the best feelings as a kid was getting your parents to buy you a game after begging for days. Yup. And one of the best feelings was going to the game store, picking out the game, and just reading the manual on the way back. Oh, man. And you would be struggling to read it in the car while the lights outside would illuminate. Because you know how, I don't know, was anyone else's parents like this? Did any of y'all like? I could have sworn this was a black parent thing, but when we were driving, like my mom did not want any lights on in the car. Period. You know. So when we were driving, we had no lights on. Apparently, that's not illegal. Like you can have lights on in the car. I didn't know that. So yeah. Oh, you know Yonkers? Yeah. Shout out to Yonkers, man. Shout out to Yonkers. Let's see. How often do you drink? Honestly, you want to know what's so funny, guys? I've only had, during this whole quarantine, I've only had like 3 drinks. And I only just started drinking within the last 2 weeks. So I've been very good about that. When it comes to alcohol, I have a very healthy relationship to it. I don't really drink excessively. I only do it if I'm out celebrating, you know, hanging out with the boys. You know, I'll get a little litty. But as a whole, I don't really drink alcohol that much. You know, I love it, but I just keep it as something. If I'm winding down, I'll have a few drinks. You know, but as a whole, nah. Let's see. Any nutritional suggestions? Well, it depends on what you're going for as far as diet is concerned. I always recommend to people, make it a lifestyle choice and something that's sustainable for you, because if it's not sustainable for you, but it's good, is it really that good for you? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say, oh, do paleo or do vegan or do keto or stuff like that. I do keto. I love keto. I'm not on keto year round, but keto is not something that somebody can, if you love certain things and you have a life that revolves around some of those certain things, then some diets are not going to be meant for you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to restrict it to someone saying, oh, well, you can never eat something ever again. Provided it's not like something that's like the most unhealthiest thing in the world. I don't have a problem having a nice Italian dish every now and then. It doesn't have to be no carb every day of the year, you know? So one thing I always recommend to people, whatever you decide to go down, whatever road, is to focus on good, clean, wholesome, nutritionally dense foods. So as a general rule of thumb, if there's something in the grocery store that you're buying that's boxed and if the ingredient list is half the box, you should probably stay away from that. You can have it every now and then, but that stuff is usually a no-go. Focus a lot on eating things that are rich in like vitamins and minerals. So a lot of vitamins A, D, K, things like that. Drinking a lot of liquids, that's also important. And also getting your electrolytes balanced is very important. So like a lot of the times when people are very fatigued and they just don't know the reason why, it's usually some type of a potassium deficiency or something related to magnesium, you know? So that would be the biggest thing. Just focus on like nutritiously dense whole foods and realize that it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, you know? Okay. What's up, Neo? How's it going? Hope you're staying safe and healthy. I'm working to try to get at least toned up and slightly built. Oh, yeah, that was the first part of the question. Yeah, well, I'm doing well, man. I hope you are too. Let's see. Excuse me, y'all. Am I the only kid that got rewarded for good grades? No, my parents, if I aced like really important state tests, my parents would reward me with like candy, or, you know, we'd go out to eat, something like that. That was the gist of it. Like, they didn't really reward me for anything crazy like a brand new TV or something like that. It was just like small things. I remember one time in 3rd grade, I did really well on a test, and I had to choose between this Harry Potter Professor Snape factory toy set. I don't know if y'all remember that from the first movie, or Spy Kids on VHS. I had to choose between the two, and I picked Spy Kids. So yeah, that was like probably the biggest thing that my parents got me. Oh god, that Stream Boss thing. Okay. Let's see. Anime you are currently watching? Well, I'm watching a lot of old school stuff right now, Chrono. So I'm on my 88th rewatch of Bebop. No surprise. I love Cowboy Bebop. I'm going through a Code Geass rewatch. The most recent thing I've watched, though, honestly, the most recent rewatch out of all the things is probably going to be My Hero. What's up?
Is this shit good?
That, it's a chocolate stout. So do you like beer?
Not really.
I don't think you're really going to like it, though, because it still tastes like beer, but it's got like a chocolatey aesthetic. So it's not like a chocolate drink.
Right. Can I ask the stream?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, y'all want to see my brother? Y'all haven't seen him in the longest time. This is my brother, y'all.
It's good. Yo, y'all know if this is good?
I don't know if they know this. I showed this off. So this is an organic chocolate stout. So if y'all are into beers and stuff like that, yeah, I don't know if y'all have had this, but it's actually really good if you're into beer. But yeah, this is my brother. I think the last time you were on stream was 2000. Oh man, it was like 2000. Oh man, 13, 14. It was back when you were chubby.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I was like 14, 15 maybe.
Yeah, and now you just turned 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got dreads and everything. Yeah,
Fine.
but you're welcome. But if anything, I think that you might like that the Angry Orchard green apple a little bit more.
I was gonna
Yeah, because this one I don't think you'll really like it that much. Because if anything, I'll open it up one time and you'll have some. So that way you don't just open it and leave it.
Can you open this one up and try it? Because Olivia doesn't even know if it's good. I don't want to waste.
No, but the thing is, like, I know you guys don't like beer, so it's gonna taste a little like beer.
I mean, I'm fine with the taste of beer. It's
Okay.
Beer tastes like piss, and this.
No,
is
it's
gonna
no,
taste like
not all
chocolate
beer.
piss,
Not
so
not
I'm
all
gonna
beer
taste
tastes like
chocolate
piss. No, it's not. All right. So I mean, y'all could open it up, but you gotta finish it.
I'm gonna just eat the.
Just have the green.
Angry
Just
Orchard.
have the green apple Angry Orchard. All right, Elias. Yes, that's my baby brother, y'all, who's now legal. He's officially legal, y'all. Jesus. I can't believe it. He's growing up right before my eyes. Literally, man. Literally. That beer looks experimental as fuck. Yeah, it kind of is. I've been getting into different types of craft beers and things like that. Oh, Muhammad with the 22 Norwegian krona. Favorite food? Ooh, I love me some chicken wings. I know, so stereotypically black, but I love me some chicken wings. Angry Orchards, yeah. Yo, you know what I've been on recently? Okay, yo. How many of y'all have been to Yard House? Show of hands, all right? How many of y'all have been to Yard House? For those who've been to Yard House, what y'all know about that happy hour, that late night happy hour, though? That happy hour, woo! If you were just even moderately interested in trying different kinds of drinks for cheap prices, listen. Hey, man. Once this quarantine is over and we can go back to restaurants like normal, Yard House, if you have one near you, check out their happy hour. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Like, wow. The appetizers, wow. Did that man sit on top of your Switch? I thought that at first. I think so, but it's okay. I've got a tempered glass screen protector, so unless he literally just like give the people's elbow on it, I think he's all right. People's elbow. Have I seen Bakano? Yes, I have. Bakano is great. Oh, so we're talking about favorite alcohols? All right, so if we're talking about something that I can sip and really enjoy, I think, like, for me, something I can sip and just enjoy and not have to do, like, it's got to be rum. I love having some nice rum. I can drink that straight. Other than that, you know, if we're talking mixed drinks, I love my Manhattans. I love margaritas. Ooh, I found this dope-ass margarita spot near me, and they have half price all throughout the quarantine. Yo, I had a margarita from them yesterday. What else, man? Sake is good, too. What else do I usually drink? So, when I go out, I'll usually have a Manhattan. Let's see what else I usually get. I love mojitos. I know it's the most time-consuming drink to make, but I love me a nice mojito. Cheesecake Factory has a good passion fruit mojito. What else, man? What else? Ooh. Long Island iced teas. That's my guilty pleasure. That's if I'm trying to. That's literally my Long Island is like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Get me fucked up. All right. Hey, what up, Gabe? How you doing, brother? Shout out to Gabe. He's another one of the great homies right here. he, alongside Cody and a few other people, are people I consult to about any type of PC stuff. So I'm like, hey, is this good? Is this worth checking out? You know, Cody, Gabe, all those guys, great people. That's my son right there. Weed over alcohol, in my opinion. I mean, it's about to be legal at some point, but yeah, if I'm being honest, I do prefer lighting up more than drinking, but I like them for the different types of things. I don't know, man. Maybe because I'm such a casual. Oh my gosh, Neo is admitting on stream that he has used recreational drugs. But you know, I'm such a casual smoker, so like when I do smoke, I knock out, man. I'm like high for a bit, and I'm just like, good night. You know, so I've been getting really, I've been trying my best to stay awake throughout all that, you know. Yes, hello, son. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like, people think there's like such a stigma with weed nowadays. I'm like, bro, everybody smokes. Like, come on now. I've never had the THC drinks. Yo, you know what? I've had a lot of edibles in my days though. My first experience getting high was on some edibles. I'm gonna share that story on one of the streams, because this is a story. Let's see. I got drunk off of those Long Islands a few times in the club. Yo, Fostings, them Long Islands, yo, depending on who's making them, sometimes they just be like straight up. And one thing, I'm not saying this because I'm in the service industry, but if you go out to drink, tip your bartender. If they're cool with you and they're like genuinely cool people, they gonna hook you up. They be giving you sometimes some strong ass drinks. And dude, like, I remember one night, y'all ain't gonna believe me. One night I had 6 Long Island iced teas. Man, that night. And mind you, it wasn't the Long Island iced teas that put me over the edge. What put me over the edge was freaking shots of tequila. That shit right there was not a good look. But that was crazy. Had 6 Long Island iced teas. Had some tequila, and your boy, I was like, yo, everybody was my friend. Everybody was my friend. Oh, that's good, man. If you've never smoked or done drugs or any of that, that's good, man. That's fine. Damn, damn. Cheesecake Factory has some bomb ass food. What are you talking about, Gabe? You saying, why, Dad? Why you gotta lie? What are you talking about? Oh, Grant with the $10 super chat. Shout out to you, homie. Do you want the Series X to be as good as the PS3 or PS4 in terms of exclusive? Thoughts on Xbox build up for the first time in history? 15 exclusive IPs instead of 3 exclusives. Well, I want the Series X to be good. I don't really want to compare it to the PS3 or PS4. Yes, we can use them as benchmarks, but I just want there to be quality exclusive games. And at this point, I'm through with the whole disambiguation of, well, I can play it on PC. You know, I just want Xbox to have good games. That's it. And if they can give us that from the studios, I'm okay with it. So, if I'm being honest, though, I want it to be more like PS4, where the exclusives are fewer and farther between, but the quality of them is so much better. Like, hold on, I need some chapstick. My lips are getting chapped. Never realized how much talking I do on these streams. Gosh. I ain't trying to, you know, we black people, we doing our best to not be ashy, so let's keep our lips not ashy. So if I'm being honest, Grant, I want them to have quality exclusives. If you compare it to PS3 to PS4, PS3 had a lot more exclusives by the number margin, but look how many of them got lost in the shuffle. You know, in 2011, Sony put out freaking Killzone 3, Resistance 3, SOCOM, Little Big Planet 2, Uncharted 3. What else they put out? They put out a ton of exclusives in the span of the year, and you know, not all those games. I mean, granted, a lot of those games weren't as good as they should have been, but as a whole, a lot of people just didn't end up playing them. You know, people played Uncharted 3, you know, they played Killzone, and then that was really it. So, like SOCOM, for example, came out during the PSN crash. That game was dead on arrival since that's only, you know, that. What is going on? What are y'all do? Yo, what the? Oh, my God. Y'all. Jesus Christ. Yo, y'all are crazy. What the hell? Harvey with the $99.99 super chat. Oh my God, dude. This PC, yo, by the end of the night, we're going to have paid for the PC. That's insane. Dude, y'all are on it though. What the hell? All right, so Harvey's question. But no, just to let me finish up what Grant was saying. Yeah, I don't mind them putting out, like, let's say 2 to 3 quality exclusives per year if they're on the level of a God of War or a Breath of the Wild in terms of like wow factor. You know, I don't want the Xbox exclusives to be just like middle of the road Game Pass titles. Like, oh, it's great to play if you own Game Pass. I want it to be like, yo, it's on Game Pass, but I would love to go out and buy that game. That's what I'd love to see. So Harvey with the $99.99 super chat. If a wizard turned you into a digital character, what game world would you first visit? Okay, so what game world would I first visit? Honestly, all right. Well, here's the thing. A lot of the worlds that a lot of people want to live in are very terrible because it's just like, yo, you about to die. Like, I hate when people say, would you want to live in the world of Attack on Titan? No, bitch, I want to live. Like, no, fam. I want to be alive to see tomorrow. I want to eat steak, not beefsteak. Jesus. So if I had to pick a video game world, probably, I mean, I love The Witcher, but I wouldn't want to live in the world of The Witcher. It's just a fantasy world. It's like, whatever. I want to live in something interesting. So let's see. Not Animal Crossing because, oh my God, literally Debt Simulator 2020. Let's see. This is a very good question. I mean, I still do love the aspect of adventuring, though. Dude, so... But it's just one world I have to pick. This is really tough. Not Gears of War. Definitely not Gears of War. Straight up people be like, revive me! You really picked a good question. Because there are worlds I want to be in, but it's just so bleak and I don't know if I really have fun there, you know? I mean, just because I've been playing it recently, I really do like Ace Attorney. I know it sounds weird, like, oh, so you just want to play in a courtroom drama? Yeah, like y'all know me. I love Case Closed. I love mystery shows and movies and novels, and I just love piecing together the clues and the puzzles that exist. That stuff is great. Let's see. Second part of the question. And you smoke herb? Shout out to my boy. I don't smoke anymore, but I do mess with edibles now. I mean, I'm very low key. You know, I'm very low key. It's very once in a blue moon type of thing. So I don't do it that often. But, you know, every now and then I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Edibles are I got another story. I'll save it for the next stream. The belligerent stream. I got some stories. I really do got some stories. I know I might look like straight laced, like, oh, Neo's such a good guy. He would never do that, yo. So the last one, man, that was crazy. I'll save the story for the next one. All right, so we got, how was it?
I didn't have it. I had the Angry Orchard.
Oh, okay, yeah, I told you. Olivia had.
I'll tell you the Angry Orchard is better.
Yeah, no, they're just different. So Angry Orchard is cider, so it's different by comparison to the chocolate stout. So it's just different for your palate and what you like. I know you like sweet things, so I knew the Angry Orchard would be up your alley. Yeah, so go ahead, you can have them. I bought like a whole 6-pack, so. So Yadi and I, we got a hotel, so we wanted to get some drinks, and it was just like, why don't we just get 6-packs, you know?
Why don't people just do that, period? There's no point to go to the bar. When you go to bars, they're mad expensive.
Well, you're going for the bar for the atmosphere and seeing your friends. That's basically what it is.
Do that at home.
No, but they just want to go out and be seen with people. That's how it is. And sometimes you just want to get some good food at bars. Bars have some good food.
I went to one bar that had free pizza with every drink that you got. A free like mini personal pizza.
When everything opens back up, I'm gonna take you to some places that are really good. And you have to go to Yard House. Yard House is amazing happy hour, late night happy hour, half price drinks, half price appetizers. It's dope. It dope. Once this opens up, we're hitting this. We're hitting the town. We're hitting the town. So yeah, for those who are just tuning in, that was my brother. We were just talking about drinks. Yeah, so I'll save the stories for the next stream. Okay, Mohammed with the 109 Norwegian krona. This is my last one for the day. I have to go to sleep. It's 4:30 in the morning here. Keep up the good work and stay safe, bro, to you and the rest of the chat. Shout out to you, Mohammed. It's been a pleasure, as always. Again, thank you so much for all the super chat donations, man. And it's 4:30 in the morning. Holy shit. That's why I fucks with y'all. We all in different time zones, and we just chilling. It's a whole vibe. So yeah, man. Thank you so much. Seriously. Like, y'all are amazing. Holy hell. Oh, man. Y'all are just, Jesus. Y'all are great. You got to upgrade your emotes for those big donations. Honestly, guys, I have a lot of work to do. If I'm going to do this streaming thing, I got to, like I said, I got to do the Discord. I got to make emotes. I got to do a lot of stuff. I really do. Because I can't be slacking. I want to give y'all the best possible things. Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, sometimes with the drinks, you gotta be careful. Like, there's just some liquor that I know some people will never drink, you know? Pokemon, I guess, but I don't know. Alrighty. What are your thoughts on new Spawn and Usagi Yojimbo cartoon? Spawn is like one of those things that everybody wants to come back, but it just never does. Like, they've been trying to get this movie off the ground for the longest time. They just never did. You know? Gabe, you over here, man. This dude Gabe over here. Man. You about to get grounded, bro. Okay. So let's get back to asking the questions. Have you ever watched 8mm? No, I can't say that I have. Let me see what it's about. Oh, it's a Nicolas Cage movie. No, I've never seen this. Was it good? Yo, Harvey, what are you doing? Oh, my God. Harvey, what do you do for work? What the hell do you do for work, man? What's going on here? Dude. Harvey back. Dude, oh, my God. I can't right now. Oh my God. What is going on with this dude? Dude, what in the world? Oh my God. Dude, Asmo's like, more? Yo, no, you want to know who Harvey is right now? Harvey is straight up Kylo Ren in The Last Jedi. You're like, more. That's straight up Harvey, I swear. Harvey wild, bro. All right, so Harvey's question. Who's better? I assume you meant Kakashi or Jiraiya. Honestly, I'd have to go with Jiraiya. I like Jiraiya a lot. And just what he went through, I feel like compared to all the other characters who were fatherly figures to Naruto, I feel like Jiraiya was more up there. Kakashi didn't do shit for Naruto, man. He really didn't when you think about it, you know? But Jiraiya, he was always there when he was first introduced. And he never really gave up on Naruto at all, which is something I loved. And then when he went and did the thing, that he didn't have to. He didn't need to go alone. That broke me. That broke me when I read it in the manga, when I watched it in the anime, and when I played it in Storm 2. That Jiraiya is... Spoilers. When Jiraiya died, like, I wept. Like, I cried like a baby, y'all. I ain't even afraid to admit that shit. 16-year-old me was sitting there like, you know? Like, that affected me, bro. Like, that was my man's right there. This nigga died. Jesus. That shit was terrible. You just brought down the whole stream. I hope you're happy, Harvey. Hope you're happy. But thank you. No, man. Seriously, thank you. Oh no, they're gonna bring him back in Boruto. No, God. Fear no hate. Why would you say that? Oh, I was willing to let bygones be bygones for Boruto, but if they doing that stuff, I can't. Hey, you've been warned, Gabe. Shut up. Yo, most things I know, but it's hard for me to like see all this money and just it means a lot to me. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm flabbergasted seeing all the support, man. Yo, nobody really cared for Naruto like that, yet they trying to act like Kishimoto tried to retroactively make them seem like they cared. That's what I hated. You know, it's like the third Hokage, that motherfucker gave Naruto an apartment in the projects. This nigga gave him budget for ramen noodles. I should not be disrespecting the dead. I really shouldn't. Section 8. Thanks a lot, third Hokage. I've heard the Boruto manga is better. I have heard that. Yo, Iruka did, but I mean, Iruka, like, we didn't really see much of Iruka. Like, let's be honest about life. We saw him in the beginning, and that's really it. Like, we showed up every now and then, but that was it. Yo, people said Harvey's a stripper. I am dead. Yeah, hey man, make that money. Let's see. Questions. The fourth Great Ninja War ruined my love for Naruto. Yeah, that was That's when it starts to get really out there. After the pain arc is when it started to get strange. Oh, someone just sent me a message on Xbox. I'll reply to that later. Let's see. Whoa. I'm still getting used to using Windows 10. Because, y'all, I was using Windows 7 on my old machine. And I had a laptop a few years ago. It was a really cheap old laptop I got on clearance at Staples because I worked there at the time. And it used Windows 8. And I was like, oh, it's not terrible. But Windows 10, very good. Very good. What is my opinions on Sasuke? He's okay. So I liked the idea of Sasuke and where he was going. I just didn't think he was handled the greatest. I just feel like Sasuke was too wrapped up in his hatred to the point where that defined him as a character. Like, I am going to be a douchebag for the sake of being a douchebag. And everybody associated with Sasuke around Sasuke ended up being dumb as fuck because of it. Like Naruto, for example. Sasuke has tried to kill him multiple times. And Naruto is still like, he's my best friend. Why is he your best friend? Sasuke did nothing but dump on you for the entire series. If anything, he was your rival. Like, that's basically what it is. They were never friends. They did not bond like that. In fact, they bonded more in like supplemental material and filler episodes than they did in the main canon. Yet Naruto is his best friend. Like, no. Naruto had more things in common with Gaara than he did Sasuke. I never bought that best friend nonsense. I really didn't. I'm sorry if some people are fans of Naruto and Sasuke, but ugh. The man took a shuriken in the back from him. Yeah, he did in the first episode. What have he done since? Yo, that fight with Madara was dope. It gave us some great memes, Jin. It gave us some great memes. I will say that much. Like, the fact that literally it's just like 2020 can't get possibly any worse. And it's just Madara just chilling up there. I'm not a tech guy. I don't paint houses. And I'm definitely not a stripper. Ah, all right, Harvey. We're going to narrow it down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I have my desktop audio coming in for the stream. That's why you heard that. Hey, Neo, are there any PS4 games you're looking forward to before the PS5? Yeah, if we're talking exclusives, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima. I think that's honestly it, though. Because I don't think Sony's really going to be putting out any more PS4 games. And if they do, they'll be probably smaller titles with the PS5 version in development. The last arc of Naruto, to be honest, I'll tell you the reason why. At least I disliked it. So, the last arc of Naruto is where I think Kishimoto really... everything came back to bite him in the ass. Okay? So, with Naruto, one of its biggest... I want to say selling points, but one of the things that we really liked it in the beginning was the concept of being the underdog and being able to defy destiny and, you know, not being defined based off of who you are, how you started, you know, very classic tale. And a lot of characters in the series resonated with that, whether they were Gaara or, you know, any other side characters like, I mean, I wouldn't say he's a side character, but something like Zabuza, like seeing how, you know, just anything that Naruto does can touch them in some type of way. And then the story started getting so convoluted to the point where Kishimoto went back on a lot of his pre-established things like defying destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like Naruto, he was a regular kid that had to bear this excessive burden of having the Nine Tails. And then they have Naruto be part of this, like, this famous clan and just everything surrounded that, basically becoming the child of destiny. And it's just like, okay, so literally nothing in the story of Naruto really matters to the point because Naruto was destined to do all these things. That's one of the things I hated in Star Wars, you know, like when they started making it more about everything is destined, you know, like the midichlorians and all that shit. So it was a mixture of like him going back on that and just not being the most competent writer out there. And yeah, that's part of the reason. Windows 7 is still the best operating system. Windows 10 is pretty close. Well, yeah, Windows 7, I had literally no problems with that whatsoever. Windows 8, I waited for the 8.1 update. But as a whole, yeah, 7 is great. How is that non-existent gym life? We're getting through it, brother. I mean, the first 2-3 weeks were rough, but I've just accepted, you know, we got to do what we got to do. That's it. That's all we can do. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the very best is to start over. Have you read Vagabond? If you haven't, you should give it a look. I actually have the first omnibus of Vagabond down there in my manga section. I've read it. It's very good. It's not what I expected going into it. Haku was an underrated villain. Yeah. Yeah, like I told you guys, Kishimoto, when he starts stretching himself too thin with these grandiose story arcs, that's where things get really bad. Yeah, exactly. Neji died. Y'all have seen it. Neji died literally saying you cannot defy your destiny. And he was right. Yeah. Like I said, when Naruto became Jesus, and they basically made it so Naruto and Sasuke are like allegories for those type of figures, you know? Well, I'm really liking 10 so far, Fosting. So I don't know, it might edge out 7 for me, but I really loved 7. 7 I had like little to no problems with. I'm a Mac user. Hey, you know what? I am too. I've got a MacBook too. This is my MacBook. I've had it for almost 3.5 years now. It's a 2015 MacBook. Woof. Is there some dust on this? No. And of course, yo, you know what my background is. What y'all know about this? What y'all know about this? So, yeah, I've had this bad boy for like 3.5 years now. And it served me well. It served me well. Like, I know, like, we all used to clown Macs back in the day, but since owning one, like, this computer still works, still functions just fine. I have no problems with it. It's just good. Whereas all the Windows laptops that I bought, oh god, let's not get started on that. Hey Lars, what's going on, brother? Yeah, Chris, shaving is still a thing. Yeah, it is, but we just grown. Wait. Man, you over here, you grew your whole hair out for like 6 years, man. Come on, let me grow my hair out a bit. Come on, Val. But Lars right here is actually someone I know out here in the real world. He's one of the homies. We went to high school together. Hope you're doing well during this quarantine, brother. All right. Are you going to get Clubhouse Games 51, Paper Mario, or Brave the Default 2? With any luck, I want to get all of them, you know? Clubhouse Games, I think, is going to be a lot of fun because I love those type of party games. You know what the weird thing is? The older I get, the more invested I am in like good party games where I could play with people and have a lot of fun and all those things. Let's see. We have a $5 super chat for Grant. Thank you, brother. I beat my second Tales game, Tales of the Abyss, in 4K on the PS2 emulator. Oh, shit. Shout out to you, bro. What did you think about that? Because Tales of the Abyss is one of my favorite Tales games, if not my favorite. Abyss is incredible, man. A lot of people hate Mew, though. I don't understand. 1010 is the best character in Naruto. I'm weak. She's I wish they did more with her, though. Despite Naruto being destined, that doesn't take away any of his hard work. I mean, it kind of does, though. It kind of does. Like, I get it. Naruto still worked hard, but he's destined for that. So, your destiny, if this is your destiny, this has literally been foretold. This is going to happen. Like, how much deviance can there be, you know? Harvey! Oh, my God. Harvey is determined to pay for this PC himself. Oh my god. Oh my god. Harvey, dude. Oh god. We gotta figure out what Harvey does for a living by the end of the stream. Cause this man over here donating like, bro. Y'all are killing me right now, literally. I'm never gonna get off this stream. Harvey is the stream king. Yo, like, what is going on? Somebody said Harvey stole his mom's credit card. I'm dead. Oh, God. Okay, so let me answer Harvey's super chat. What game do you hope makes it to the Switch? Personally, I love a port, remaster, remake of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I absolutely love Monolith Soft. Well, personally, the game that I would love to see port... Well, if we're talking about Wii U games... Of course, I want to see the Zelda games, mainly Wind Waker. You know me, I stan Wind Waker to death. Wind Waker is like one of the few games I'll do a 24-hour live stream for. I love that game. But if I'm being realistic about life, I would love to see a remake of Chrono Trigger. Like I don't care if Nintendo makes that exclusive or whatever. I would love to see a remake of Chrono Trigger. Or if they are going to port it, I would love for them to port it and have it be like a competent port, not like the newer ones that they came out with on like PC and things like that. So yeah, I would love for Chrono Trigger to get some more love. Let's see. So what else? Of course, like the Metroid Prime trilogy, which we know is a thing. So that's probably going to be happening. Let's see what else, man. There's a lot of games. A lot of the games that I'm that I want to see ported. I mean, they don't have to be exclusive to the Switch, but they can go across to other platforms. Like Beautiful Joe. I don't care if it comes back everywhere. Like, bring back Beautiful Joe. What else would I love to see? You know what I really think deserves just a second shot? More of the Fire Emblem games. The ones that really got passed over here in the States. Like, the only people who played were the hardcore fans. I feel like they should port the GameCube Fire Emblem title. That would be great. Especially the Wii one too, because I didn't really play too much of Fire Emblem on the Wii. Let's see. So, damn, Harvey really killing it. My gosh. Darian says, did you ever beat Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Just started. I'm working through it. I got about 20 hours in, something like that. It's a cool game. It is. And what I do like is that there is more difficulty attached to that game as opposed to some of the other JRPGs that have played this generation. It's cool. Neo, did you pay Harvey for a strip club visit or something? I guess I am, man. Like, yo, I'm over here. Like, he's like, dance, puppet dance. Harvey killing it. Let's see. Mew's fine. I don't really hate or like him. Yeah, Mew's okay. What do you guys think is like the best gaming anthropomorphic character? Like, you know how you have Mew and you have Teddy from Persona 4 and Morgana from Persona 5. What's y'all's favorite like anthropomorphic character that can be in your party and fight? When do you think we'll get the next Zelda game? If we're talking Breath of the Wild 2, I'm thinking maybe it might be next year. I'm thinking 2021 because that'll be around 4 years since the first game. Imagine if Rock Lee was the protagonist, yo. That'll be a gutsy series. Like, damn, I really felt that at every single boss fight. Harvey's got to be your biggest fan. Evidently, Harvey killing it. Harvey is like, yo, you bought that PC? Nah, man, I bought that PC. Stream, nigga. Okay. Let's see. I only played Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS. It's all right. I forgot I could play as anyone I want, so I may play it again. Oh, yeah. Tales of the Abyss, I mean, again, the Tales series, you know, like a lot of JRPGs I like to recommend to people, it's hard to when they don't have a proper version. Like, you could play it on the PS2 or you can get it on the 3DS, but, you know, there's no, like, proper HD remaster of it, which kind of sucks. Did Harvey get that second stimulus check? I think he might have. Low-key, Marcus, I think he might have. That's why he's making it rain in the chat. I'm a little jelly, Harvey, dude. My spending cash is about $60 a month. Yo, I don't know what's up with him, Willie. I got Tales of Eternity on the PS1. Need to get around to playing it one day. Yeah. I need to play it too. That's like one of the few I haven't touched. Harvey with that pimp money. Yeah. Everyone's saying, yo, Harvey got that second stimulus. I'm dead. I would love Yakuza on the Switch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door Remaster would be godlike. Hell yeah. Yes. Wind Waker is amazing. I got my Wind Waker. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Oh. Where is it? Well, actually, I'm going to show y'all. Well, if y'all have seen my my anime game collection video I did years ago, you might know some of these. What y'all know? What y'all know about this though? What y'all know about this? The import fans. What do y'all know about this? What's the title of this game? It is greatness. Naruto Shippuden Gekto Ninja Taisen EX. What y'all know about this? That's that greatness. That's that import Wii greatness right here, man. We taking it back to 2008. Ooh. Oh, shoot. We have a super chat from Harvey again. My gosh. $9.99 super chat. All right, y'all gotta go. Have a blessed night, everyone, and God bless you, Neo. Keep up with the great work, brother. Thank you, man, so much. Seriously, like, I don't think I can say this enough to you or anyone else who's been donating tonight, but y'all are the freaking best. Y'all, literally, we've come close to paying off the PC. Like, it's insane. It's like, wow, it's crazy. Y'all are dope. But yeah, take it easy, bro. Have a good one. I hope to see you on the next stream. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I have Naruto here. What else do I have? I have yeah, this is just gonna be like an anime. We're gonna be showing off some anime games right here for those interested. I've got Naruto Ultimate Ninja Heroes 1 right here. These are all in random order. So Ultimate Ninja 1, Ultimate Ninja 2. Y'all, fun fact, this game was actually censored here in the US because this was back when Viz was what's it called? They were trying to make the games not have spoilers if the anime in the States hadn't gotten up to that point. So there was a character from the first Naruto movie, Doto Kazehana. He was the villain. And he was in Ultimate Ninja 2 as one of the characters. In the American version, he's not. They took him out. Ironically, the movie came out, I think, a week after or a week before this game dropped. So the censoring was really for naught. Like, they wasted time censoring a whole character out. And I think they changed Rasengan to... I know Uzumaki Chronicles, they did Power Strike, but they didn't in this one. But that was so weird. So I got that. What else is here? Ooh, y'all. Damn. Speaking of Clash of Ninja Revolution 1, Clash of Ninja Revolution 2. Okay, let's see. What else do we got here? Ah, yes. The OG that started it all. Clash of Ninja. Which honestly is like, this with the original Ultimate Ninja is like the worst value proposition for an anime game. These are all the characters you can play on screen. Oh, I'm sorry. You can unlock it's not even Demon Fox Naruto. It's Naruto with the Fox aura and like its first state. So yeah, they this is something. Ooh, damn, we getting into the you an anime fan type of territory with these games. All right. Alrighty, y'all. Okay. So, what do we got here? Oh, I don't know if y'all ready for this. If y'all ready for this shit right here. I don't know if y'all ready for this right here, though. What y'all know about this? That Beyblade V-Force Super Tournament Battle. Let it rip. Damn. This is a game based off of a game where you play tops. Wow. Can't believe that. Oh, since we were on the topic of Shaman King and making a new Shaman King, taking it back. Shaman King, power of spirit in the house. Wow. Damn, son. Oh, snap. I almost dropped it. Did this have a color manual? Yeah, it had a color manual. Oh, wow. Remember this? Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. Damn. This was literally like the age where every anime got like a game. Oh, they even have like character profiles. What? With Yo, Anna, Amidamaru. His name was Mortimer Oyamada. I love how they kept a lot of the names, but some of them they just made American. I don't know. I don't think that's his actual name. But you had Tao Len. What was his name? Basson. Rio. He spoke with an accent like this and he had a big pompadour. I think it was voiced by Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku. Dude, this is bringing me back. Holy shit. Yo, who's getting nostalgic as fuck right now? Oh my god. And the cool thing about this game is that it was a strategy RPG mixed with actual like fighting. You know, so you would set it up on a grid-based system, like a strategy game, as you can see right here. Oh, the autofocus wants to work today. Awesome. And then you would switch and you would fight like a 2D brawler right here. Dude, this game was kind of ambitious. Wow. And then we have this. I still, for the life of me, don't know how to play this game. I really don't, y'all. I tried playing this and it's just this game is insane, bro. Like, does anyone know how to play this game? Oh my god. That shit was something else. Yo, but that game, I will say, it was very dramatic with the attacks. So if you pulled off a great combo, you felt that shit. Like the sound effects, like literally, when you would kick someone, it sounded like a slap, like. Oh, man. Okay. Ooh, damn. Remember this, y'all? Boom. This was so weird because, so this is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Heroes 3, right? That's what it's called in the States. In Japan, this is actually Naruto Narutimate Excel 3, which is Ultimate Ninja. Technically, isn't it Ultimate Ninja? Wasn't it like Ultimate Ninja 6? Because I remember we didn't get Ultimate Ninja 5 at all in the States. And then we have this, Excel 3, which the Excel series is what they called the Shippuden Ultimate Ninja games. So they just brought it over. I remember this. I played this story mode. Like, I used to finish my work in class mad quick so I could play this game on my PSP. I remember that, man. Good times. Oh, now we're moving on to I have more in the attic, but I don't have too many down here. But Oh no, I have two more I want to show beforehand. Oh, okay. So I have 4 games that I want to show. Oh, good lord. So I'm gonna leave these 2 for last, but I'll show you these 2. These are actually some of my most played games. Period. The Yu-Gi-Oh games. This is Yu-Gi-Oh Nightmare Troubadour and Yu-Gi-Oh GX Spirit Caller. Peep the dust on both of them. But yeah, I loved playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but at some point, a lot of my friends stopped playing it, so you know, I really wanted to get the thrill and enjoyment of collecting cards and battling, so I ended up buying the games on the DS, and they were a lot of fun. I also played the Tag Force games on PSP. Those were good too. And yeah, I just like religiously like this game right here, more so than this one, but this one I put probably like 500 hours into. So much fun. And I love the GX aesthetic. I know a lot of people hate on it, but it was just really cool, man. Insanely cool. But now we're moving into the classics. Okay. I don't think any of y'all who would roast me are in this chat right now, but I'm just going to show it on stream because y'all know the history behind this. Because somebody brings it up every live stream on Q. If you know, you know. Oh. And of course, we got arguably one of the best anime games of all time. This was a game that I would look up videos for before Naruto was even in the States like that. It was something I really wanted to play for the longest time, and I was counting the days for a localization. Like, this was one of the last PS2 games that I bought. Y'all already know what I'm talking about right here. That's right. That's right. That's right. With those customizations for the ultimate jutsus, with them cinematic stories, with the first Hokage cinematic jutsu. Oh man, this right. Man, this. If you know the vibe. This is literally, you know the vibe. Set it up. Let's have some fun. Man, this was a classic. Oh god, that's one thing I do miss about anime games. I mean, I have a few more up here for the DS like that, but most of them I put in the attic. Oh man, they bring me back. It's a good times. That's one thing I get so nostalgic for, y'all. Just playing Ultimate Ninja, playing Clash of Ninja, Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that was my childhood right there. Yo, that first Hokage Ultimate Jutsu, that was some crazy shit. This man was straight up like, Genjutsu, Infinite Darkness Jutsu, and there's darkness everywhere. He starts pounding the fuck out of his opponent. Not even pounding. He does like three good hits, a couple of like flurries, and then he engulfs you in freaking trees, right? He makes a whole damn forest, and this dude burns that forest to the ground. Burns it to the ground. This motherfucker built life to burn it to ashes just to kill you. And then he ends off saying, "They don't call me Hokage for nothing." Yo, what is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? That man was crazy. Yo, what the fuck? Was anyone else just taken aback by that? Like, you just do that for the first time, you're like, what the? I think it's crazy. I don't really play Yu-Gi-Oh as much as I used to. I have all the cards here, but I haven't collected cards in over 10 years. I just play a lot of the digital games. Yeah, the open world in Ultimate Ninja 3 was very good. It was very good. Wait a minute. Wait. Amazon US just lowered the pre-order of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition to $50. Yo, save $10, people. Save $10. This man really said they don't call me Hokage for nothing. Yeah, evidently not. This nigga gives life and takes it away. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. I actually did show my cards earlier in the stream. I had like a whole bag of like some of them here. I have some there, and I have a bunch more buried down there. There's a lot. Like I think I still have some of my decks that I used to run. Where are they at? Oh, some of them. Oh, some are in here, but I can't. I have to take off this mic stand. Oh, oh man. Oh, I've got some content for the next few streams, guys. Cause I have a shit ton of old school Yu-Gi-Oh magazines. You remember what was it? Yu-Gi-Oh Informer, something like that. I have a whole drawer full of them. I'm forgetting so much stuff about my childhood, but we got a lot of nostalgic stuff to catch up on in the stream, y'all. This is gonna be great. I would love an Ultimate Ninja collection, but realistically, we know that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's so much, man. It's so much cool stuff. So much anime memorabilia. Like, one stream, we're gonna go through all the Shonen Jumps, y'all. There's a lot of cool stuff. Like, it's just, oh, man. Because I have Shonen Jumps dating 17 years back, guys, that have been on this shelf for almost that long. Oh, my God. Damn, son. This brings me back. It was the Beckett Collector magazines. That's right. Oh, my God. Dude, I am dying from all this nostalgia. Yo, Ultimate Ninja 5 was GOAT. It went to Europe, but not the US. That killed me. Man. Oh, this is going to be so much fun, guys. We're going to do a straight up nostalgia stream. Dude. Backlog jazz and all that. Yo, man. Shonen Jump was really the wave back then. Like, this was way before the days of scanlations when we used to read online on, like, Manga Stream, Manga Panda, all that. You would get all your news from, like, Shonen Jump. I love that. I used to go, because my local Stop and Shop, if you live in the Northeast, you know about Stop and Shop. It's like the big grocery store chain. They would carry Shonen Jumps, and I would always go there because I knew when they got their shipments for new copies. And eventually, I stopped going there, and I started going to like Barnes and Noble, Borders, because sometimes they would get them early by a few days, and I would love them, man. It was such a good time. I got my first Shonen Jump issues at Stop and Shop at a grocery store, dude. Yeah, Ultimate Ninja 5's box art was some heat, bro. Let me look that shit up right now. Yo, that box art was dope for Ultimate Ninja 5. I'll pull this. I would pull it up on the stream, but it's just so much easier on my phone. Oh, that's crispy. Check that shit out, y'all. Look at that. See? Look at that. That shit right there is so cool. That is so dope. Only in Europe. But that made it good for emulation because we can just download the European version. It's all in English. Barnes & Nobles, you fancy in the North End. We didn't have a Barnes & Nobles here, bro. We had to drive there like everybody else. The closest Barnes & Nobles... Where was it? I'm tempted to say it was Cross County. Or Eastchester. No, I think it was Eastchester. I still read scanlations for series like Kaguya Love is War, since that ain't a Simon release, but for the Weekly Shonen Jump series, I read on Manga Plus first thing every Sunday. Oh, my first Shonen Jump issue. Well, I'll show you guys when we do the nostalgia stream. Do I check out Viz Media? Yeah, I use the Weekly Shonen Jump app. I think it's like, what, $2 a month, and you get all that manga? Hell yeah. Barnes & Nobles is always overpriced. Not necessarily. You can get a lot of good deals there. But as a whole, if you only shop there, yeah. Why didn't we get Ultimate Ninja 5 here? Probably due to the low sales of Ultimate Ninja 4. That was Ultimate Ninja 6. Ultimate Ninja 6 was on the PSP. And we got that over here as Heroes 3. Oh, Barnes & Noble was like a 4-hour drive for you? Damn. Yeah, that's one thing I do like about living in like close to New York City. You have a lot of places within proximity. Everything is at least 15, 20 minutes away, you know? That's one thing I've noticed. Yeah, that's how it is for a lot of things. Unfortunately, it still is going to remain scanlations because they don't get licensed here in the States. That's just an unfortunate reality. Ultimate Ninja 4 was high grade trash. Story sucked. Yeah, it did. It definitely did. It was so mid, bro. It's like, how do you screw up the first game in Shippuden? Oh, that's right. Only have it be like the first part of Shippuden. Like, it was like one arc or something. Something like that, yeah. Ugh, that brings me back. Ugh. Anyways, y'all. I think I'm running out of steam. We've been going for, oh my god, almost 4 hours, not counting the banjo stream. Guys, we've been on it today. We've seriously outdone ourselves. We really have, you guys. I just want to say thank you to everybody. You know, not just the people who donated, but everybody who came through the stream, just for all the laughs and the good times. I hope I've made y'all's Sunday enjoyable. I've seen a lot of y'all here. We're here for hours. Like, I'm seeing people who are here from the beginning. So shout out to y'all. I am going to come up with a couple of things over the next couple of days as far as scheduling is concerned, you know, for the streams. And if you do want to know any of those details, just follow me on Twitter, and then I'll announce it on there, and then I'll probably do a video on YouTube properly. In addition to that, you know, Discord is in the works. I'm going to be making more custom emotes for here and all that stuff. So when you guys do donate crazy amounts, you get things. And, you know, just in general, some other things. Like, I want to plan some type of a monthly giveaway. Like, we give away a game or something like that. Just to give back to y'all. Because y'all give to me, you know, I'm going to give to you. So, yeah, all that is going to be in the works for the future. It does not feel like 4 hours. I'm looking, it's already 11. It's about to be 11:30 here in the East Coast. So, yo, it's going to be a lot of fun over the next few weeks, man. We're going to make the best of this quarantine, or however many weeks are left of this. I know some places are starting to open back up, but yeah, man. I'll let you know all the details as far as streams. Like, we still got to do the Banjo-Kazooie stream and the rest of the Final Fantasy 15 DLC. So I'm going to work on that within the next couple hours. Well, actually, I'm going to sit down and relax. I'm probably put on a nice movie in 4K. And just enjoy the rest of my evening. So, yeah, you guys have a great rest of the night or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I will see y'all on the next stream. Much love. Peace.